Hello, YouTube. Welcome to session 82 of the Witch Moon Vale. Last time, the party, after venturing into the Feywild to stop a grand civil war, they defeated a coven of hags who had created an abomination known as a hag dragon. It managed to take over and enslave the coven. The party ventured into the castle of the Witch Queen, where she had been captured in a stasis spell. After defeating the hag dragon and the coven, the unicorn horn they had collected was used to purify the spell and break it. After which, Tasha, the Witch Queen, daughter of the mother of hags, Baba Yaga, used her power to break a curse on Pasha, returning her family to normal. To their normal forms, from wolves into the true-born Goliaths. Baston's wolf spirit was also granted to Pasha as a magic familiar, and as the magics rushed through her, the final shift took place and Pasha's lichen blood burst forth. After a feast and traveling to the portal, the party took some time to mourn the loss of their former companion Brutus. They returned to the mortal plane to discover that nearly a fortnight had passed, and that the Haven Holy Empire had been destroyed, as well as Hammerfast, when a Tarask trampled through the valley. Over the next month, your group, in the rescue efforts and setting up a refugee center, many more people arrived. And around a month after, the three flagships of the Dwarven Empire and the entire Silverborn family arrived. They were sent by the Dwarven Emperor and were instructed to construct a new Dwarven city, a stronghold on Polara, and Thorgrim's father was made the new regent. So we're going to backtrack just a little bit throughout this month and let people RP anything that they're feeling up for and whatnot, and we'll go from there. So, is it Vayrux? Is that the new character? Vrux? Varix. I hadn't actually heard it said out loud yet. Vrux.
Varix.
Sorry. Varix. I'll get it at some point. Varix, you at some point showed up to the city during probably the refugee evacuation. I'm going to drop you guys on this map here. And you've all gone to High Peak as Hammerfast down here has been destroyed. You would have shown up at some point during the week, and you probably would have seen the party going about their daily business, doing refugee help, basically aid. You probably would have seen them during the initial cleanup of the ruins of Hammerfest and searching for survivors.
Was he in the city?
He fled one of the cities to the east.
Oh, okay.
When the Tarask came through to destroy it. So he's looking for sanctuary, basically.
Indeed.
You would have heard the rumors that the party is they're hailed as the saviors because they slayed a dragon that was threatening the city. They helped deal with the bandit attacks that had been plaguing the area, as well as dealt with the sieging Earth Cult.
I mean, this is our town. Hammerfast was our place. Like, we were sort of known. We were a pretty big deal. You know what I'm saying?
I mean, he's also the champion.
You guys are the regional heroes, yes.
Well, I mean, Tenzin's the champion.
Oh yeah, Tenzin's the tournament champion. Unfortunately, I'm like the most famous of a group of very famous people.
Well, Thorgrim's dad is the regent.
Oh, true. He's famous as shit. Very good point.
And Pasha's really good at those mud fights, those slop fights.
Yeah.
Been doing slop
Forgot
fights.
about those.
Yeah, the slop fights. You know,
The balance game
Oh, that's right.
I'm
Yeah,
good
I
at
forgot
that.
about that.
over the tavern slot pit. Yep.
Yeah.
Pasha doesn't forget. Well,
Is she an elephant?
does sometimes.
Well, I think I fell off in like one roll, so
Elephant wolf?
She's
because
not an
Thorgrim
elephant.
does not have any balance with
Yeah,
him.
no,
Hey,
you
get
did.
fucking Brutus out of here.
What? Oh.
Brutus would be gone.
Dead.
I didn't know.
Dead to us.
He's just a higher life form now.
He's dead.
I'm just gonna say that because Brutus has now joined the other side, your timeline has moved up.
Oh.
It's a lot, Brutus.
You can thank RN Jesus.
What?
Thank you for
I
rolling.
said you can thank RN Jesus.
Right. All those terrible rolls on your end.
Oh man, so bad. Alright, so.
But the dice are telling a story.
Yep.
They always do.
That story is Bruno sucks at rolling them.
Wisdoms, anyway.
Yeah, we dumb.
What?
Well, Brutus was pretty wisdom.
Yeah, you just had to make a character with no wisdom. God.
Yeah, because wisdom's a fun stat to dump.
No, it's not.
Yeah, it is.
To have
I said
bad insight and
I said
bad
it's-
perception and to have bad...
Yeah, I said it's fun, not smart.
I can't
Yeah,
imagine
it's
that I
not
would have
very
fun with that.
wisdomous to dump wisdom.
Yeah.
Wisdom is.
Hey, I didn't say I was good at intelligence.
It's good. Good.
I saw that. I was like, I gotta.
I always thought that was the most ridiculous face. Is he like trying to be an orc? It's like what I was thinking.
I don't know.
Anyway.
Yeah, let's play some D&D.
Yeah.
So, where are we at this point in time?
You guys can basically you're within the month. It could be after Thorgrim's family arrives. I'm just gonna let you guys get a little bit of like role play in, because we had a lot of role play that was text based.
Yeah.
Yeah. And a lot of big things happen.
What's
Oh,
the
yeah, so
current
let's-
star date, Dan?
Let's
What?
talk to Grit.
Sure, who wants to start?
Not me. I fucking hate him.
I know.
Well, he went with you guys. He didn't stay with... Because me and Pasha, I think, stayed in Hammerfall to help out.
Yeah.
So we didn't even meet him
So you
until
weren't
like
taking the route.
2 weeks later.
It's not.
No, you would have
Hammerfest
met him. He would have been
anymore,
with
it's Hammerfall.
us, going back and forth, right?
No.
He was
But
taking trips.
I didn't go back and forth. I stayed
No,
and
but
helped.
he means
Grin
like
was
your
with
friends.
us, taking trips back
I
and
know.
forth.
Yes,
So
yes, Grin was taking trips.
that's my point.
I'm
When
saying
we
you
would have
guys
met
met
up-
him. You met him first.
Yes. Okay.
We all met him at the same time.
Yeah, we all met him at the same time, and then we
I
convinced
thought
him
you
to
met
come
him on
with
the
me.
road.
No,
No,
I was
You
in
met him
the-
we
in
met him in
Hammerfest,
Hammerfest.
in the ruins. He was
Yeah.
trapped with Desmond and Jill and Al.
Oh,
Yeah.
that's right.
Right.
They were trapped in the bar.
Yeah.
Yeah, and then he came back to High Peak with me when I left to protect the
Yeah.
pavilion.
He trapped in our bar?
Same here.
Yep.
Yeah.
Oh yeah, he's getting free drinks for life for sure.
No, not for life.
No, hey,
Maybe
let's
like
come
a
on.
month.
Let's not get crazy.
Let's not go nuts here.
Okay, sorry guys.
Just chill out a little bit.
It's not our fault the bar collapsed on him.
That's right.
We didn't build it.
No one got
It was
money.
literally a Tarrasque
And
stall.
I'm pretty sure you can't make a bar Tarrasque proof.
Grin's not smart enough to like go for an insurance claim anyway.
Oh no.
I don't want to talk about work. Let's move on.
All right, so who wants to talk to Grin first? Varix, I nominate you.
Have we even met Varix yet?
Nope.
Was he
Barracks
buried
would've
in the
been-
bar underneath Grin this whole time and we just now realized it?
No, he probably would have shown up near the end of the clearing of Hammerfest itself. So he probably would have run into Thorgrim and Pasha.
So if I arrived from where I arrived from, what would I have seen when I approached?
You would
the
have
city of
seen the ruins of Hammerfest. You probably would have at some point had visited Hammerfest in the past. Being from this area. But the city walls have been toppled, buildings destroyed, like catacombs are caved in. And you would have seen basically a massive caravan of wagons coming and going. Basically a constant flow. And
What would he have seen?
a caravan.
Massive caravan.
Never mind.
Like a Dodge Caravan?
Yes.
Oh, good question.
And they would have basically been loading up all the usable rubble. Basically, they're deconstructing the city and loading it, essentially, at the end. They were focusing on clearing and finding survivors and going, basically sweeping across the city. But at this point, they're probably starting to, now that the sweep has been done, they're starting to, like, take any usable debris that they can. Because they need to construct walls and temporary shelters up at High Peak.
Would the other player characters all be around? Where would they? Like, I guess if I show up here, who would I see?
You would see Thorgrim and Pasha would be here. And then, I don't know if anybody else would be traveling back and forth at this point. This is probably a week after you guys got
We
back.
would probably wait until they had made their like trip to do our like trip back up. Like if they're going back and forth,
Yeah, I
so
would
that we
always
could all
be.
travel together.
I would always be traveling with the caravan to protect the caravans going back and forth.
Okay.
Same.
Yeah, so we would wait and join them on a caravan.
When you guys are officially done.
Yeah, when we're done.
Okay. We'll say that you guys managed to get into a wagon with Varix.
Okay.
And I'm sorry, who is Pasha?
Pasha.
Here, I'll share Pasha's. This is
Okay.
Pasha.
Okay.
This is
Oh.
Tenzin. This is Cade. And where's Thorgrim?
Oh, he must be from Melios.
Is Thorgrim token on here? Oh, it's
Yeah,
under.
for sure.
And then Thorgrim here. Those would be the four that you would see on the caravan. Most likely.
Okay. So meeting Varix, when you first see him, he would probably look like another refugee. Typical goblin, green skin, dark hair, what hair he has, red eyes.
Oh shit, he's a goblin. Hell yeah.
He's
You get two
short,
monsters in the party now.
short even for a goblin, thin, but he moves with a grace. At first, it does. He is armed, clearly armed, and I would say it's probably hard to pick out what he actually does. Along the trip, you would see him probably sitting with somebody who lost somebody, talking with them quietly and closely, almost like he's comforting them, and he would be saying things to them quietly, just to them, and they would be nodding along with what he was saying. Long conversations like that. But other than that, he would mainly keep to himself. He doesn't really small talk with anybody. He wouldn't be reaching out to be friends with people. The people that you do see coming and talking to him and him spending time with would be approaching him. And usually like when you set up camp for the evening.
Well, I attack.
I want to be Varix's friend so bad.
A natural 20.
I attack. Natural 20 on the new character.
It was fun playing with you, Hubs. You're dead now.
Well, yeah, just go through the joke.
Just imploded you
Not very nice.
with a thrown dwarven hammer.
It's like, oh, it's a goblin. I don't trust it.
Varix has no friends. That's not true. Varix has one friend.
I'd like to throw my friendship at him.
Varix's only friend is death.
Make a
9.
persuasion check to love me.
Are you guys talking to him?
So if we're in the wagon, he would just be sitting there, tending to his rapier or to his one of his hand crossbows, taking care of it.
Okay, so Grin, you said? What is that thing you make with the ice?
Frosty?
Can I have one of those?
Oh, go make Frosty, I'll make Frosty. And then, yeah, he makes you a frosted treat. What flavor?
What flavor is it?
What you want?
Like... Can you make it taste like non-alcoholic beer?
Oh my gosh.
Or Grim like dry heaves a little bit.
What?
I'll just like cherry.
Cherry beer. Got it.
No, not beer, just the cherry.
And I make you a cherry beer flavored.
Is it alcoholic?
Frosty. No. No,
Okay.
I literally just make ice and then prestidigitate flavor into it. It's a
Okay,
zero
so yeah, I
calorie
just eat
treat.
it. I'm like, oh, this is delicious.
It's not. It's cherry beer flavored.
It's wonderful. I love it, Grin. And you see me like swallowing hard, like really working it down. He can't. He can't.
that's going
he can't
on.
do that. But he's not charismatic enough to hide the fact that he like is really hurting right now.
What do you do?
I'm looking at Varix's rapier that he's massaging in front of everyone. Is it like just a normal sword, or is it?
It's a normal rapier. It just looks extra sharp, I guess.
May I?
you what?
You grab him
May I-
inappropriately. Is that...
May I see it? Your sword.
Oh my god.
He really liked swords.
I'll hold it
Well,
up.
I'm a smith, so I like quality work.
Are you going to take it from me?
I'm
going to
be
give it
giving
back.
it back. I'm not going to keep it. Tell you what, I pull out my hammer and hand you my hammer. You hold on to that until I give it back.
Like,
I'll
Like-
nod and offer the rapier hilts first.
I want to like inspect it. I don't know if I need to roll something.
yeah, you have to roll a charisma save. It's
Um,
cursed, and it's gonna take you over.
Roll an investigation.
I can't roll like a smithing check.
Investigation.
While he's doing that, I'll turn his hammer over in my hand and kind of spin it acrobatically.
Yeah, what does he notice about your rapier?
There's nothing overly special about it. It's just extra sharp. It wasn't anything special to him, so he doesn't really care about it too much. But it is.
Is it magical?
It is magical. Yeah, I mean it's +1 rapier.
Extra pointy.
Be careful of the tip.
It says, "I'm a bad guy" on it. Somehow.
What are these words here? I don't speak goblin.
It says exclusively for backstabbing.
Just stick him with the pointy end.
I will only use this for wanton murder. That's what it
This has an
says.
it has an arrow pointing toward the tip. Stick them with this side.
Are you wanting
The most beautiful engraving of this goblin. Like, it's somehow etched into the metal and very clearly his weapon.
If you wanted me to talk to somebody, you just had to ask. You don't have to pretend to be interested in my weapon.
Well, I'm not pretending because I am a smith and I am interested.
Bryn, where are you from?
A fine sword.
Home.
Home.
What's home called?
Home?
I don't think you're gonna get very far with that one's conversation.
Oh, it's so good. I'm
Like
good.
the name of the city where you're from?
Hold on, I need to make a history check. It's okay, I've got a -2.
Spinning your hammer around in my hand.
I got a 3. Cave place. I'm from the cave
Pasha
place.
perks out at
Like
cave
this
place
cave place?
and
Like where we're
turns
going?
to him.
Maybe.
Great. Green, can I have a whiskey flavor, please?
Oh.
And I make you a little snow cone that's whiskey flavored.
And then Pasha will pull
White,
out
sour, or straight?
a bottle of whiskey and pour some on top.
I don't know.
I make it
Straight?
sour. Oh. I change it to straight whiskey.
Appreciate it.
Actually, yeah, Grin. Can I get one of those as well? And can you make it cranberry?
Yep.
Oh.
You got a bladder infection. I have something for that.
Hey, this is something going on? Are you alright?
It was my
Wow.
mother's favorite flavor.
Did she
Oh,
have
I
a
guess
bladder
okay.
infection?
Well, not anymore, probably.
Oh, great.
It's not real, it's just flavor.
Yes. Oh, I hand you your sword back.
I hand you your hammer back.
You want one? They're pretty good, actually.
Hammer.
They're
Yeah.
delicious.
No, I meant the ICS.
And I take another huge bite of mine that it's absolutely awful.
No, thank you.
It's literally free to make, dude. Like, if you want something else.
Oh, thank you, Grin. I love it.
Yeah, just make sure you're not stupid and just pick some random flavor that doesn't make any sense.
Like chicken.
You want chicken? Okay.
Oh.
You get a chicken flavored icy.
Oh, no.
Pasha will happily eat that one.
What kind of chicken? Is it seasoned chicken or is it boiled chicken?
Chicken soup.
Chicken.
Raw chicken.
Oh, this tastes delicious. So chickeny.
Cold salad chicken.
I love it.
Yep.
You'll make this one often? It's
Oh.
delicious.
I'll make it as often as that people ask for it.
Well, it's about to happen a lot more.
Okay.
Sir with the incredible rapier back there. What's your name? Did we catch your name?
It's very stir.
Oh, Grin, did you know that already?
Grim remembers.
My name is Varix.
I'm smart.
Varix. How'd you make your way here towards Hammerfest and High Peak?
I walked.
For any reason, or is it just sort of wherever the path takes you?
I mean, you do remember that the entire area was attacked by Tarrasques, right?
Well, I mean, that's why
I
you
guess, but I mean,
travel.
there's other places that people
But I mean-
could have gone to.
That's
He'll,
probably why.
I'll kind of look at you and chuckle to myself and say, people don't usually talk to me very long. I don't tend to keep friends, so I'm out of practice.
Well,
Oh, that's fine. I mean, I have to
we
deal
are
with this
really
guy.
weird, so
I can tell.
What's
I gotta deal with this guy all the time, and I'd like nudge Thorgrim.
what do you call me?
I'm making a joke at your expense.
Oh,
Pretty sure
great.
Pasha's the most normal one.
I
of us
say, good attempt, and I pat him on the knee.
Pasha, when Tenzin says that, will kind of just slowly turn at him and scowl. When he says the thing about Thorgrim, and then she'll kind of be like, yes, I'm very normal,
I wasn't.
Right.
Oh,
right, Bastin? Oh, and she'll kind of just look down
where?
and take
Yeah,
a
is
bite of her
Bastin's-
chicken, Frosty.
Forget Bastin's with us now, and he's human.
Well, he's
Or
alive.
Is
Goliath.
he still with us, Dan?
Actually, no. He went to go find family.
Yeah, so Pasha just looks
Oh,
over
okay.
and then she's just like, oh.
Oh,
But
Just
then
like,
you remember.
"Oh,
Then you remember
Frosty."
you can summon the spiritual familiar of Bastin.
I know. So kind of be
But
like,
it's not the same.
It's not the
the same.
same.
one
At least he
one
can't
moment.
die, you know?
Yeah, that is nice. And she'll just, what do I do? What
Great
is my
point.
thing to bring him?
To bring out Bastin,
Yeah.
you just do it.
I almost like to think it's
When you
almost
do
like
it,
instinct. Like when you turn to talk to Bastin, it's just there.
That would
Um,
be really cool.
when you summon Bastin, you watch as the tattoo on your arm leaps off and just kind of becomes reality.
Oh yeah, that's dope.
Pasha freaks out in the cart for a moment. She's like, holy shit, that's the first time I did that. That is so fucking cool. Oh my god.
What would this look like to Varix?
She's just looking back and forth between her tattoo
mean,
and the dog.
Bastin. Is
Oh,
he like
Bastin's
a human
a-
or something?
He's a big wolf.
He's right
Oh,
here, just
okay.
big wolfy guy. Yeah.
But he, like, came out of my arm. My
Is he
arm
like
tattoo.
spectral now, or does he still look like
Yeah.
he did?
That's a good question.
He kind of has a little shimmer of etherealness, but he definitely still looks like Bastion did.
Can it still be?
He's
I tried to
fucking
pet him.
beautiful.
See if we could still pet it.
Yeah, he's got physical form.
Oh,
I missed you
well, at
so
least you can still
much.
pet it. It's
Eat some of my snow cone. She'll just pass it over.
He just takes a bite of the whole thing. Eats the paper and everything.
I wanted some more of that, but okay.
Oh, they got paper.
well, I mean, he could
That's
make.
not what I thought it was.
I don't know. I just assumed you had paper you rolled up into a
He's just
cone.
handing us snowballs. I
I'm just
thought is
handing
what
in
he was.
snowballs.
Oh,
Yeah,
were you?
That's what I pictured.
Because I don't have the materials at the moment, but yeah.
I just had the impression that you had the paper.
It'd be a good idea, but Grin hasn't thought about that yet.
Yeah, I thought we were just eating snowballs out of our hands. To be
That's
honest.
exactly what I've been picturing as well. Just so we're clear.
Fine, that's fine. We'll go with that.
It's just shaved ice snowballs.
You know,
It's like a tightly packed ice snowball that is clean and edible. And it melts quickly, so you gotta get it down.
But on the bright side, there's no sugar or corn syrup in it, so it's not.
Yeah, so it's just clean.
Yeah.
Hey, Grin, can you turn Tenz's snow cone yellow?
Can I? Can
I
I
mean, you
change
should
the
be able
color
to.
of something?
I think so.
Yes, I can. Oh, yep. And I make Tenzin snow.
Can he
Snowball
can he
yellow.
absolutely have to roll dex against me? Dex against me for that or something?
Nope.
I have to contest this.
No.
You have,
Nope.
you have to let me. No,
You can see him do it. You just see him wave his hand, and then all of a sudden your snow cone turns yellow.
And I just I'm okay, funny, and I throw it. Oh, funny.
Frosty fight?
Who,
No.
And I
threw it on the
I throw a
ground.
snowball at Tenzin.
Dead in the center of the face.
Frosty fight.
Hey, that was the perfect opportunity to use your deflect skill, Tenzin.
I know, but I think it was funnier to take a perfect snowball off the center of the face. I should have deflected it. You're right. It would have been the first time I've ever had the opportunity to do it. But
Yeah.
who would be sitting closest to Varix?
What was that?
we're in the wagon right now, or
Yeah.
Yeah, we're in a wagon.
I think Orgrim and Pasha were usually driving, right?
Well,
Yeah.
this wagon would have a driver.
Yeah, we're
Oh.
passengers. Yeah.
Oh, then yeah, we just.
Weird.
we're just chilling in the first class cabin right now, just
Yep.
living large.
Thorgrum's probably sitting near you because he took your rapier earlier.
Yeah, I just imagined I was sitting right across from you when I did that.
I would like to try to sleight of hand his snow cone out of his hand.
Whose?
Thorgrim's.
Thorgrum's.
Do it.
Yeah,
Okay,
Pashas
well-
is already gone. Hmm.
What's your perception check? There,
It's not
Thorgrim.
gonna be 34.
Try it.
Okay. 15.
Okay. Shortly thereafter, you notice that your hand starts to feel warm again, Thorgrim. And you look down and your snow cone's gone.
You're right. This is pretty good.
And there's a goblin next to you, eating it.
Why would you steal it? They're free.
Oh, sorry. I'll hand it back half eaten.
No, that's yours now. I know. But
I'm sorry. I told you I was new at this.
new at eating snow cones.
At being friends.
Well,
What,
rule
what's
number
friends?
1 is we don't steal from our friends.
There are
So
rules.
aim Thorgrim, and I'll reach out to shake your hand.
There's rules.
Yes. Rule number 2 is you shake my hand when I stick it out.
He'll stick it out, but he won't like touch you. He'll just like mimic what you're doing.
I'll grab your hand and shake it. Oh, it's alright. Oh, it's a handshake. Because we're shaking. This is a real stupid name for a greeting. Why do we do this?
I don't
I'm
know.
just kidding. I know what shaking hands is.
I hope so.
I'm
What-
just gonna
did you say
lean
where you're
over.
from?
It'll just continue being really awkward.
He's
Alright,
smarter than we
those people.
think.
Who is?
No, no, nothing, no one. What's?
So,
I can hear pretty good too.
Damn it!
Yeah.
He
Also, you
hears
don't
better than we
exactly
think.
whisper very well, actually.
I am great whisperer. I whisper like a
Butter, you have
mouse.
you have
I'm
two
amazing.
volumes. You have
Mike,
two volumes. Absolutely top of your volume.
Uh-huh.
Almost
And
yelling,
then
but not.
silent but deadly.
No, and
Like
then
fart.
just like casual inside voice.
No. I am silent but deadly, like fart.
No,
No, you are
No,
loud. Always.
I'm very, very, very quiet. Right now, I'm.
I mean, you can be. You're a lot quieter
I mean,
than
I'll
me
say this:
sometimes,
I'm
but
speechless.
Your whisper is,
It's phenomenal. Yes, thank
it's
you.
louder than most, yes.
No, I am very. I'm quiet. I talk like a mouse.
Well, now you are.
See,
But a moment ago, you were not.
I do not know what you speak of. Can I have another chicken snow thing?
Oh, chicken snow thing. You want another one?
It is delicious.
Oh no!
Let's see here.
Oh, can you do one in giant flavor? That is really good.
What?
No, I'm not eating it. I'm just eating the snow.
You want giant?
No, we're not doing
Frosty.
flavored
No,
flavored.
We're
snow
not going
cones.
down that
Oh,
road. No,
Good.
no.
You're not doing
So-
people flavored snow cones.
Fine.
That's
Really?
out
I
of the
will
question.
take
Grin
the normal
completely
chicken flavor.
misunderstands and just makes a giant chicken flavored.
Oh, so like
Oh.
a huge one, like a
Yeah,
4
he
times the
misunderstands.
size.
Yeah,
Oh, it's beautiful. Thank you. Pasha will
it's like
just
the
like
base of a snowman. That's how big it is.
she'll just like
Holy-
she'll
Oh.
pat your hand and she'll be like, "Thank you," and then she'll just like wrap her huge hands, her huge
There's no
arms
way you're
around
going
it,
to
and just
finish that before it melts. You know that.
Is
right?
Is that what you meant, Pasha?
yes.
Yep.
Okay, so absolutely not.
This is exactly what I was talking about.
Thank you, Grin.
Right, Baston?
You're welcome.
I am very happy. This is good outcome. Then she'll proceed to just chow down.
So, Barracks. What did you do for a living? Where are you from?
Before I answer that, one thing I did forget to mention about his appearance, and probably more now you would notice since you're spending time with him and pretty close, is around his eyes is sort of what looks like black ink, but the longer that you're with him, you can see that it's always kind of changing, and it more or less looks like he's bleeding, but it's black. He's not bleeding though. It's just black around his eyes that doesn't ever seem to go away. So
Rorschach
Is it-
over here.
Is it dripping or is it like static?
it
Like
it,
a tattoo that's like changing, or
it is more or less kind of like Rorschach, where it's changing, but it's not like dripping off of his face. It just looks like ink
Okay.
that's appearing near his eyes, but it just kind of changes. It looks like it should be dripping off of his face, but it just doesn't. It just changes.
Honestly, he kind of gives Rorschach vibes anyway, so that's perfect.
100% Rorschach.
I wasn't
are we
channeling him when I made him,
here with him?
but that works. So
Goblin Rorschach. I really enjoy this headcanon.
I just realized we didn't really describe our characters.
Oh
to
yeah,
Barracks.
give us a description.
No, he said that we haven't described our characters to Varric.
I described myself to you.
Yeah.
Yes, he did.
Yeah, Tenzin. Get with the picture. Listen to what Grin said.
What I thought they said.
You should have
It's fine. It's
smoke.
fine. Barracks would say, I'm originally from Lycanvale, but well, it's not Lycanvale anymore. But it wasn't my fault. Not that time.
What? Sorry, why? Well, was it your fault?
No, it was not my fault.
That you said that completely unprompted. I just want to.
Yeah, why would you
No
assume
one
that
was
we would
thinking that.
assume that it was your fault? That's kind of.
No one was thinking that until you said it.
Did you do something?
Everybody,
Covering his
everybody
bases.
always assumes things like that are my fault. It's not.
Insight check.
Yeah, I want to. I almost want to like a history check. Like, is this guy fucking notorious? Like, is he like?
I didn't assume that, and I just pat him on the back. How tall is he?
Tiny.
Like 3 feet.
Yeah,
feet,
he's
okay.
so small, and Grin is so big.
What,
Yeah, how tall is Pasha?
They're
let me
probably
get
the same size.
My character sheet.
Grin's 6'7",
Gotta find which.
so he's
Pasha's
tall,
taller.
but he's not giant.
I think
Yeah,
Tasha
I was-
probably was
Pasha's taller.
Pasha.
Yeah, I think she's like
Pasha was
7
a
feet
little
tall.
bit taller, right?
she's half giant, so that would make sense.
Is it? Yeah. Oh wait, it's in description. I was looking in the wrong place. Yeah, I'm 7'6".
Okay.
7.5 feet tall. Yeah,
Oh
she's-
my
she's
God.
big.
I'm a big girl. 6 eyes, no lies.
Thorgrim likes them big.
I was gonna say Thorgrim's really into that height. display.
Orgrim's only 4.5 feet tall. Not even 4.5 feet tall.
When he
What would
like
I
hugs
roll?
her, he's in her crotch. You know,
Yeah.
good times.
Knees.
All right, perfect height. There you go.
What would I roll to oppose that insight check?
Are you lying or telling the truth? So perception or not? Persuasion or deception? And I guess don't roll it secretly, so I don't.
Okay.
Or DM roll it so Dan knows.
Yeah, guess. Oh yeah, it's that little button, isn't it?
What's the super famous female MMA fighter?
Under rousing.
Yeah. There's a meme about her I gotta find.
Ronda Rousey meme.
Yeah.
How would I guess how would I don't know. I don't know how to respond to the question.
What was it again?
BRB.
He said people blame him for stuff all the time, but he's not at
I
fault.
was not responsible for Lycanville, and they asked me why I just kind of volunteered that out of the blue, and I said because everybody always does that. Everybody always blames me for things like this, and it wasn't me. So we rolled an insight check.
Okay. Well, Cade. Are you trying to hide something with that comment, or is that the honest truth?
Based on his backstory, he's not hiding anything. It's more of a reflexive response. He really would be blamed a lot of the time. But no, it's a truthful response. He's not responsible for Lycanville.
Thorgrim, you would believe him. Cade, you might still be a little suspicious of it, but Thorgrim,
I
you would
was
believe
more
him.
inciting that he he said he gets blamed a lot. Like, I'm seeing if that's just because he's a goblin and it makes it look like he's got shit coming out of his eyes. And, people are blaming him for that, or if he's
You
done stuff that he deserves.
You basically, from spending a little bit of time with him, he's awkward. He's weird. You can imagine people blaming him for stuff that necessarily wouldn't be his fault, and that comment just makes you believe that it actually happens more than not.
But after Arkid Vale, I decided to come to Hammerfast, and now Hammerfast is not Hammerfast anymore. And that was not my fault either.
Well, that one
We know that.
It's not your
We
fault.
know that neither one of them are your fault.
I don't
need to say that,
Nobody
yeah.
here blames you. This is bigger than any of us.
Literally, I think. Literally and metaphorically.
Everything.
Posh is pretty big.
Everything bigger than barracks.
Well, not everything. There's some things shorter than you. I mean, rats usually are smaller than you. There are some that are bigger, probably.
Your
He'll kind of
rapier
look
is
at you
smaller than
flat.
you?
He'll look at you flatly and just be like, "Thanks."
I mean, fairies are smaller than you.
Babies.
Dwarven compliments. They land like boulders.
Well, I like rocks.
And Varix will go back to quietly talking to the empty space next to him.
So we heard where you're from, but you didn't answer my other question. What is it you do?
Do you really want to know?
Yeah. Like me, I worked for the Adventurers Guild. What kind of jobs did you do?
Let me ask.
I'm a monk. And now I'm a businessman.
If only you'd take a vow of silence.
Yeah, I understand that sometimes.
Wait, is that a thing? Can you take a vow of silence? Are you
Oh
supposed
yeah,
to?
I know.
Like,
There were
20 years old? How old are you? Like 12?
20. Hold on, I'll tell you in a second. I'm 22.
Right, so you're like a pre-adolescent.
No, I'm. What?
Oh, you're old.
I'm an adult. How many pre-adolescents do you know that are off by themselves?
Most of my cousins.
What? Is that serious?
No. I don't know,
Oh.
you're humans. You age differently.
I
Hey,
I was like 18 when I didn't need
Cade.
parental supervision anymore.
Let's jump into whispers real quick.
Who?
Cade.
Okay.
Hey, so you said your family lived in the Haven Empire, right?
Yeah.
Which family members?
It would have been my mom and my two sisters.
Your mom and your two sisters?
Yep.
Which one would you have been closest with?
My youngest sister.
Youngest? Do you have her name?
The names I came up with were Elena and where's the other one? I wrote it down here on my paper. Elena and Liara. And the youngest sister was Elena.
Okay. What's your mom's name?
Her name was Lilith.
Okay. Is there information that only you would know that they would know?
The only thing that they would know that I would know would just be that I send my Adventurers Guild paychecks back to the village. maybe. That'd probably be about it. We didn't have any family secrets.
Okay.
We could make it like a childhood memory that me and my
That would work.
sisters had. Of me like saving one of them from some. We'll say saving the youngest sister from like a wild dog or some shit.
How old would you have been?
We'll say I was well, I'm 30 now, so we'll say that happened when I was like 15 or 16, and she would have been like 5, because she's 10 years younger than me.
We'll say a floating head.
Floating head.
Yes, came out of the woods and attacked your sister.
Cool. Got it.
Okay. Okay, cool. We can jump back now. That's what I needed.
Cool.
I'm past anyway.
Okay.
Oh, it looks like Kata is coming back to reality. Nope,
Oh,
yeah,
yes.
nope.
I spaced out there for a second. Sorry.
Yeah, you kind of blacked out.
So
We were asking you questions, and you just weren't. You were looking us dead in the face and not hearing us somehow. It was crazy.
I know. I remembered that my family was, in the Holy Haven Empire when all of this transpired, so my mind's been wandering lately.
When you log out of the VR MMO,
Oh, so
but
sorry.
the NPCs are still going.
Yeah.
I'll just kind of
So-
like give you like a reassuring, I don't know, tap or something.
But yeah. Anyway, what is it that you do there?
So Varix, as you watch, his eyes kind of get darker, and the stain around his eyes starts to move a little bit faster, but not like super noticeably. He says, "Remember, you asked me,"
I did.
and he will describe two. What race is Cade again? I'm sorry.
Human.
I'm a human male.
Okay. 3 human females. All similar appearance to Cade. And I describe them very, very accurately. Down to specific details in their features, and he kind of just stares at you for a second and says, "Your little sisters miss you."
Cade would stand up in the cart and be like, "What did you say?"
Oh, hold on. Do you
This
have
isn't like a threatening thing. He's like in disbelief that somebody said something.
3 sisters?
No, I have 2 sisters and a mother. So he's describing them.
I'm sorry. What just happened? Good.
Do you know? Do you know my family?
I see them.
Where?
They
You
in
see
the
them?
cart
What do you
with
mean?
us right now.
Yes, they're sitting next to him. His little sister's on his lap, or was on his lap.
What?
What do you mean?
Ed, did you eat something? Yes. Okay, go get in bed.
They're dead. And his eyes will clear again. And he'll kind of shake his head.
Yeah, then
Right.
Cade would just be like starting to like stare off into nothing, like taking in what he just said, and would probably just like fall back onto his butt, like eyes as wide as can be. Just you can see his eyes like racing back and forth, like just going over the thoughts in his head. It's like they're dead.
Now you know why Varric's not have very many friends.
Do you see dead people?
He'll look over at you and like, yeah. I see them.
Like all the time, or
It depends on where I'm at. If I'm alone and in the middle of the forest, then no, not really. But if I'm in a place that's experienced a lot of death, like a city, yes. It's my gift, curse. And then he's like, gift.
that's that must be tough.
I'm sorry to. That must not be easy.
He would say, death follows me. Which is why I get blamed for things like in Vale.
I understand. It's still unfair to prejudge, but
He would look at Cade and try and get his attention, and then just apologize for springing that on him. Usually when people come to me, they're wanting to know something from the departed, or they're wanting to speak to somebody that they've lost. So, to answer your question, that's what I do. People pay me to talk to those that they've lost.
He would look up at you and still be sort of like in a little bit of a shock. But he'd be like, so they're here in the cart with me.
We're not dead.
He would look around, and then I guess probably see them again. At least one of them.
Okay. I'm pissed off, Ghost.
I'm telling Mom!
Tell her, Mom. Oh, is that why you've been looking over and it looks like you're having a conversation where there's nobody there?
It is.
So, out of character, can you just see dead people's? Or do you have to, like, focus?
I don't know if it's just a feature of the class or something I added in, but
Okay.
yeah, he can just see them. Flavor wise, I'd like to be able to turn it off and on, but and the eyes going black was just a choice in the moment. So,
Okay.
but story wise, yeah, he can just see.
Yeah, to me it'd be like normally he can like tell that there's a spirit there or something, but then he focuses in to see like who it is to like talk to them. That'd be kind of cool. Fucking spirits. Fuck, piss off, ghost. That's my favorite part of that fucking movie.
That character is the best part of that movie. Korg is amazing.
He is. He got beat by paper.
I don't know what her name is because she won't tell me, but there's a short dwarven woman sitting next to me.
He's not
It
lying.
looks like she's not a redhead, is she?
Doesn't work that way. He's tones of gray. But she's pretty.
She's.
I don't know that Moira and my mom are safe right now. 'Cause they haven't shown up yet.
That is true. Yeah, at this moment.
That was not intentional.
You're fine.
I'm not trying to freak out Thorgrim.
Nope. Every woman in his family is now dead.
But I just thought.
I apologize.
I'll be right back. I have to go pretend to take a piss.
She does not look like Thorgrim. And from what you've picked up, she was a resident of Hammerfest.
Of where now? I'm sorry.
Hammerfest.
Okay. Somebody, she's telling me that she's from Hammerfest, and she doesn't really look like you. So I don't think you have anything to worry about.
That would have been everything we went through.
And I need to know if what you're telling me is the truth. If they're still here, can you ask my sister, my youngest sister, what it is I saved her from when she was younger?
He will close his eyes for a second. When he opens them again, they're going to be much, much darker. He kind of looks around and gestures for somebody unseen to come closer. And you can't quite make out what he's saying.
I get closer.
And correct me if I'm wrong, but or you don't agree with us, I guess, Dan. But even getting close, you still wouldn't be able to make out what he's saying because you can't speak to dead people.
I can speak to anybody.
Not to dead people. You can speak the living languages.
I would say living languages. Yeah.
You understand all
Not a
spoken
language. They're
languages,
talking across planes.
and any creature that can understand the language can understand what you say.
It's a little confusing because Okay, she's saying
So Tenzin, you would hear his side. You would not hear the other side.
Okay.
fair. He would
Is he speaking in common? Because we would all hear his side, right?
yeah,
Um,
okay. I can take it like that. That's fine.
Sure. We'll say it. We'll just go like that because
Because you're basically just talking to a ghost, right?
Yeah. So
Yeah.
this is what you'd hear. His eyes would go black, and he'd gesture for somebody unseen to come forward, and he would say, "Your brother doesn't believe me. He asked me what he saved you from when you were younger." And then he would kind of nod along while she's talking. It's a little confusing. She's saying something about a floating head that appeared out of the woods. I'm not sure if that's accurate. I'm sorry.
No, she's right. That's what it was.
I'm sorry.
Cade would just get back into his seat and kind of just sit there, like staring off into the distance, preferably towards wherever the sun is.
Orgrim does the sign of the anvil.
I don't think Cade and I are going to be friends.
Give him some time.
Yeah. He hears you, but yeah, he doesn't reply to you saying that at all.
I don't
give him
think
some
he's
time.
upset with you, Alex. If
It's just
anything, you've
hard
given him
news to
closure.
learn.
This is not all Varix can do. Varix has other talents.
Right.
What else can you do?
Well, he's got a nice sword there. I'm sure he can put to use.
Given that we're just role playing, how fast is the wagon going?
it's
65 miles an hour.
Just
75.
tear ass across.
Fucking hauling down the road.
Nah,
Sitting
it's
in the
just,
back of a runaway truck.
I mean, it's just a gentle gallop, I guess.
it's just a steady walk. Like you could walk next to the wagon without issue.
Okay. Then he's going to kind of think, you'll see him trying to think for a second and then just kind of shrug, and his form goes ghostly pale, he turns shades of gray and black, and then you see him just kind of step out of the wagon through the wall and then run through it and then back in again, and then he's solid once again. I can do that.
Whoa.
That was very useful, and also probably part of the way people might blame you for things. I'm not
Wait, sorry,
saying
so
there's
he-
anything wrong with it. That's...
Being a goblin doesn't help. I just
Did you say he phased through the wagon?
He does.
Yeah.
Yes.
Okay.
I saw the Oklahoma Sooner wagon thing right when I was talking, and I couldn't stop laughing. Yes, he moves through the solid wall of the wagon.
Right, now I have to listen to Ride of the Rohirrim.
Anyways, I came to Hammerfest because there's no more Lycanville. And now there's no more Hammerfest.
Right. Well, for now, we're just moving everything up to High Peak.
Then we're gonna
Or
build out.
whatever we're
High
naming
Peak.
it. I don't know if they're gonna keep that name.
Oh yeah, I didn't even think about that.
Because it was a ruin before, right?
It was a mine. A mine.
It's a
scheme.
mine.
The mines of Moria.
Like how everyone did that. It's a mine.
I do it every time I hear the word mine. A mine.
The mines of Moira.
Yep. My sister's got her own mine. Although apparently she's dead again, so.
Sorry,
Like,
Tenzin.
we
just
just
got you
got
back.
fucking
Sorry,
settled this
Tenzin.
shit.
There was chemistry.
It was not chemistry.
No, this one says she's a prostitute.
Whoa.
Whoa. Definitely not like
I wouldn't think so, but
Oh, it's his wife. Okay.
whose wife.
very excited.
Thorgrim's.
I'm not married. I look awkwardly at Pasha, like,
Oh
crap,
no!
now I'm just gonna
that's
think
so
I'm married.
Huh? What?
Oh,
Huh?
never been married?
You've been married?
No,
I mean, it's fine if
You've
you're
been married?
no, I've
Was her
Damn.
beard as beautiful as yours?
never been married.
I bet it was.
Female dwarves don't have bears.
Really?
You've met them, Pasha. They're everywhere in this city. Well,
I
what
just-
was?
I just thought that the new fashion trend of the dwarven women community was keeping it just really, really slim trim. Is this wrong? This is-
No,
Oh,
no, just no.
so your wife did not have
I
beard.
didn't have a wife.
Okay.
It's perfectly fine.
How
if
did
you
we get
did.
on this topic? I've
You
never
can
been
have
married.
a life before us. It is
I-
fine.
Don't deny that. It just
Well, I just
I
like
never really had time for any of that growing up. I was busy. I mean, I was learning to be a smith and a priest and a doctor all at the same time. That's a lot of work.
that is.
I just
That is.
Looks like
And you
Slender Man.
didn't have a wife?
I've never had a girlfriend.
Really?
How old you are? Even Varric have a girlfriend.
130.
Even Varric have a girlfriend. He only 20.
Well,
To be fair,
I
I
was-
haven't had girlfriend either.
busy.
I have tried a couple of times though. I just don't think we were very compatible. That's okay.
Bruno, what the fuck? Bruno's
Bruno,
watching
get
us
out of
eating
the-
pecan pie right now.
Get out of
Actually,
the
that's true because I am eating pecan pie.
Get out of here! Yeah, Bruno.
Yeah.
Piss off, ghost.
You know, have any spirits around you.
Brandon, where did you get a pie?
Oh, which one?
I don't know.
spirit?
Green,
Hmm.
the big one. He
No.
don't have spirits.
Nope.
Where?
I have some spirits. Pasha pulls out those. They're delicious.
I've got spirit.
That's not spirit I'm talking about.
Oh.
Oh, so what's friends?
Friends? It's
Like, just a person you trust?
it's like family, but
Oh.
you choose them.
Thus, this. You know,
I'll reach
people
up
you
and
hang out with.
hold okay, this is his name. Hold Grin's hand. So this is friends.
Or
Yep.
getting
All of that.
close very fast.
Everyone shows friendship in different ways. There's nothing wrong with it.
Your
Does
hands are
anyone
small.
want any of this like chicken ice thing?
No,
Absolutely not.
Pasha, no.
How does
No?
that still exist?
I told you weren't going to finish that in time. Look, it's half melted.
It's still delicious.
The floor is now just soaking wet.
And it does still
There's a
smell like
puddle in the
chicken.
wagon.
It
Would
Actually,
it
it just-
smell? I don't
Mm-mm.
think it would
just made
smell.
it taste.
Yeah, because it's precipitation.
Oh, that's no fun.
It's fine.
If you
I
think
make
about
it
it,
sound like
taste
chicken.
is just a smell.
No,
Yeah.
I mean, I could make it smell, but I didn't.
I cast thaumaturgy to make it sound like chicken.
Sounds like chicken.
Varix would snatch a piece of Pasha's chicken snow cone thing from her.
He what? You snatch a piece?
Mhm.
Okay. Pasha's surprised, but she's not bothered. She's like, oh, yeah, yes, please have some. Delicious.
I-
Oh wait, this what you talking about? I'm sorry, I don't mean to steal.
No, it's fine.
No,
I
that's
I'll-
not stealing. She offered it.
I'll
There is
try and
plenty
put
to
it back
share.
on there.
No, you eat it. It's okay. Here, have some more. And she like takes her whole fistful and just like plops it on top of his.
Bigger than his head.
Yeah.
He'll start eating it and be like, "This tastes terrible," but he's gonna keep eating it. This is really bad.
It tastes like cold chicken.
Is it?
Ugh.
You just like got his face covered.
Oh,
This
Terrible.
is family favorite where I am
you
from.
know he can do any flavor you want.
It
You
would be like
don't need to
eating.
eat the chicken.
It would be like eating
And-
frozen chicken broth.
You can make sewer rat liver.
Sewer rat liver?
Mhm.
I'm willing to try
I
it.
have to know what it tastes like. I don't think I've had sewer rat.
I'm
Very
glad to hear that, Grin.
Start
You
looking
had
around
their
the
liver?
wagon.
Never been in a sewer.
Wait, so does that
can
mean
make
if I
cave
give
rat.
you... Oh, cave rat. Cave rat is also very good.
Oh, you make goblin flavor.
Favorites are.
Did you say goblin flavor?
Mm.
You
Mm,
like
goblin.
goblin flavor?
Goblin. Well, no, but I hear goblin tasty.
I've had goblin.
It
Here you go.
is.
Can I make you
Can
a
I
goblin?
have goblin flavor too? Can I have
Hold on,
half
did-
chicken
did-
and half goblin?
Was I
This is
picking up a little bit of Bindramov in that?
Yeah, sorry, I switched.
Okay, I
over.
was like, wait, hold on. What?
Accidentally.
Do you have goblin flavor?
I gotta switch back to the Varix.
It's because of the
Yeah,
Russian
goblin
accent
flavor.
from Pasha.
Yeah,
I'm
it
sorry.
fools
He
me.
slipped into yeah.
I apologize for these
Do you have
it
goblin
is
flavor?
contagious.
He yearns to speak in Bindramov at all times.
It's so much easier than channeling
I love it. I get that.
Rorschach.
Russian is a lot easier for me to do than whatever the hell Reginald is.
Reginald, oh my god.
I have trouble not speaking, slipping into East End.
No offense to Joe, but everybody and their mother does the Scottish accent for dwarves, so I generally just do Russian for dwarves. So much easier.
Have a really hard time like not constantly breaking out into freestyle rap
What?
during the session.
Is that a monk thing?
Instead of like speaking in an accent, I have a really hard time like not freestyle rapping.
Oh my god, that's
I didn't know monk
hilarious.
freestyle rap.
You know, I
That's
have to
pretty-
admit, I'm kind of curious what goblin tastes like.
I don't. They're people.
Hey,
You're not supposed to eat people.
Grin already handed you a goblin flavored.
how do you know
Frosty.
what that tastes
Why,
like?
Grin?
What?
Why? Yeah, that's.
Hmm?
Do we honestly need to start this whole damn?
I cannot believe we're here again.
Just kind of like hangs his head.
You know, there are a lot
I
of
cannot
goblins.
believe this.
I want some too, please. Just like
No.
put a little.
I smash it. I smash the people flavored icy that we just made.
That
You
was
try to.
completely disrespectful.
We can't eat people flavored freezies. Grim,
I am
that's
not.
okay.
I'm eating ice flavored freezies.
This is the face you get from
It
Grin.
is ice that is flavored.
I need to get back to Discord.
So there.
No, Grin, we're not doing it. That's an off-limits flavor
Okay.
forever.
That's another rule to friendships. No, we don't eat people.
We don't need people. Great friendship rule,
stealing
Thorgrim.
from-
Great friendship rule.
Don't
Can't
steal
believe
from
we've
them.
escaped our
Shake their
lessons to
hand.
this point.
Don't eat people.
I'll lean over to our new goblin friend and I'll just be like, "It is a stupid rule."
It's not a
Pasha, I
stupid
can
rule.
hear you.
That was
because your
so loud.
whispering
It was
is
so
very loud.
loud.
No,
See, this
that
is what I
was
was.
not loud. You all just have the fucking good ears, you
Well,
jerks.
Pasha, you leaned over and yelled it at him.
But you're also
I did
sitting right
not.
next to me.
It's not my fault. My mouth and vocal cords and all of the things are bigger than all of yours.
Why is my ear all wet?
I'm sorry.
That's exactly
Lick you?
Ugh.
I mean, you eat what you have to when you're on your own.
What is he?
What is who?
Oh, yeah, he'll point at Grin.
I understand it in desperation, but it's not something you
What?
should seek to do again, Grin.
I'm a dragon.
Apparently he's a dragon today.
Is that?
No, I'm always a dragon.
Alright, apparently he's a dragon.
Sorry, Grin. I was under the impression that you were of orc lineage.
When you say that, he looks super angry at you. Like almost like death glare.
See that?
Okay.
That's fine.
Apparently that's a
See,
touchy
see that?
subject.
Tenzin, that's yelling.
There
You
is
need to
nothing as a
listen
new
to it.
friend.
Grin, what? Why are you upset?
No, no.
Jesus.
Orcs are nasty. Orcs are mean.
They don't have to be.
Well, that doesn't mean you are.
Actually, they don't taste bad
No.
without a bit of
I'm
salt.
Sasha.
Sorry, I'm sorry. I'm just very cultured. You're welcome.
No, that's no.
You've sampled a bit of every culture.
Pasha, you
They-
know for a fact that
sickly
you're
bad.
not actually a wolf. Like, literally, your family are back
We
to
know
their
that now.
normal form.
Pasha just like
And you, I've
Pasha's
told you this
nails
a million
just start
times.
to get longer, and she's like, I
No.
beg to differ.
That's not the same.
But I did.
You
But I am a
told no.
wolf.
You agreed that it was about going hungry, and I promise you, you will never go hungry.
But I'm always hungry.
All right then. I cast create food.
Oh yeah, I could eat.
How long could you fucking do it? What?
I've been doing this for months.
How
The
long have I
entire
not
freaking
noticed?
trip over on the ship. I've been casting this
Oh,
every
man.
day.
This is incredibly embarrassing. I'm going to be quiet for a little bit and eat this.
You want better flavor?
Yeah, you. Make it actually tastes like
No, Grin.
A cold chicken. and
No,
goblin.
it's
and
bland,
giant.
but it's, that's
Doing the
why-
work.
No people flavors.
No people.
Grin.
Chicken, beef,
boring.
pork, that kind of thing. Axe-beak.
We can't do people flavors. We can't do that.
I wasn't gonna do people. I
Well,
forgot.
she was asking for it. I was just making sure.
How about some nice big turkey legs?
Fine. I will take the normal turkey
I was
leg
just gonna
flavor.
put herbs on it.
You have sword, right?
What about? Again, that's the flavor thing. That's the food is just food.
You have Suran.
I love it.
I don't know what it would actually summon. Does it actually summon like food shapes, or is it just like a block of tofu?
I feel like it's a block of tofu.
Yeah, that's what I pictured. It's just
Pictured a little bit like lembas
food.
bread.
I mean, yeah,
Yeah,
This
I've
does
always
not
pictured
look
it
like
on
food.
spread.
it doesn't, but it'll nourish you. And you will never go hungry with it.
God, I love this stuff. And like it's the lembas bread. I'm like, I just
Ew,
oh,
what?
oh.
What's wrong with you?
Tenzin is allergic to flavor.
He fucking loves this stuff.
I pull out some
Good
like,
expensive, though.
what was that thing? I don't know who posted that earlier about dwarves eating like super spicy shit.
Oh, that was me.
Pull out some like super spicy sauce and like pour it on there. You want some? Lindsay?
What is it?
It'll burn the hair off your chest. Although you might be bald down there. I don't know. I remember we were talking earlier and you said
On my
you
chest?
shaved.
I don't grow much hair on my chest, but
You don't have hair on your chest?
You
think
feel a wet tongue on your
You shave
thumb
that too?
or whatever it is.
Oh,
that you're
fuck are you?
extending
Why are you licking me?
the spice.
Who was it
You
that
lick the
asked?
spice, not me. Do you want some?
Spice. I love
I
them.
thought
Give
you'd
him a little
stuck
bit
your.
of-
I was
I
picturing
was
you sticking
holding
your
out the
finger in it
bottle.
and like offering that to him. So I was like, okay.
No, it's offering him the bottle.
I'll try some.
I'll-
Tenzin
I'll-
will try some spice, some hot sauce.
It's like
I'll-
5 million Scovilles or something.
He'll do it. I'm gonna roll con. And I'm gonna roll bad. I did.
That don't look normal. Why he turned so red?
Why are you crying?
That is... You consume this!
Yeah, it's pretty good. This is only the mild kind. I don't have the
Please!
spicy kind. I couldn't get any.
Heal my mouth, please!
Heal
Really?
your
Like-
mouth?
Grid makes an ice cube and shoves it in your mouth.
Oh.
Are
What is
you
in your-
right?
How do you do this?
It's just salsa.
God damn it!
No, that is the spiciest thing I've ever... That is... Humans cannot consume that.
How you keep doing this?
Did it really burn the hair off your chest?
I like I said,
It's
there
just a
wasn't a lot
freeze.
there to begin with, so no. God, you warn me next time. I didn't think it was like going to actually damage me hot.
Well, I didn't think you were a 2-year-old, so yeah.
We're just a different people.
Yeah, I've been saying that for months.
I'm not a baby.
You look like you shave your face like a baby.
No, Tenzin has facial hair. It's not like It's not like glorious like yours, but he has been growing a beard.
Really?
Yeah,
I'll lean into. See if I can-
See,
he keeps it like well kept but shorter.
you know, if you rub some dirt in it, it'll look really filled in.
It's fine, okay? It's not the best beard, but
I
I'm
pressed to digitate dirt onto Tenzin's face.
Oh, let me
Look
help.
at that!
no.
That looks great!
That's all.
I help
You
too.
just
Yeah.
clean up the edges, you know, and
Almost
just
look like you have a beard. Though.
yeah. This
Oh, well.
this is really good. Yeah,
No. Come
you
on,
should
get this
keep
off.
it like this.
No.
Okay,
No,
I
it
pressed to
looks-
take
Looks
the
good.
dirt off of his beard.
Thank you, please.
Oh, now it's like invisible again.
It's. Let's move on. Tenzin just eventually says.
Flavorless tofu?
No, I'll make flavor.
No, I was offering it to Tandon because he doesn't like flavor.
Oh.
I do like flavor, it's just that was
Mixed garlic milk.
Mild sauce.
not designed for human consumption.
Garlic milk.
But I don't do rosemary.
I mean,
and
I look at the
don't do
bottle and it
cilantro.
says not designed for human
Yeah,
consumption.
cilantro tastes like soap.
Yeah, and rosemary tastes like mold.
I don't know, I like a good rosemary.
You're gross.
You're gross.
Oh, this wasn't hot sauce. This was rat poison. My bad.
I don't think so, Grin, but okay. What did Varix just do? He just rolled a 26.
Well, that was
think
me
that was a shit on your
acrobaticsing the
face.
dirt on your face.
Oh, he just threw a handful of dirt in my face. Okay. Varix, no, I didn't want the dirt.
Now, was it dirt or was it ashes from dead people?
Please tell me it was dirt.
He'll just kind of shrug.
That's a good one.
Was he being serious?
I don't know.
About what?
That was dirt,
I
right?
don't
That you
know
threw
that
at me?
name.
Yeah, that was dirt.
Okay. Good.
But that wasn't mud.
He
The
just
driver,
dead
the,
people
the,
doesn't
the
like
cart
collect
driver
their
just
ashes.
suggested it was ashes. I got worried for a second.
I mean,
No, the cart driver has a name, Ted.
he
Oh,
does.
I didn't catch his name. What
Isn't
is it?
that right, Jerry?
Oh,
The
I
cart
thought
driver's
his
name
was
is
Jerry.
Ashley.
I was gonna say I thought his name
Oh,
was actually.
what's her name?
Like,
We
wait,
kill her.
Ashley's gonna
Instantly.
die.
Dang, what a brilliant Ashley plug.
I knew it was gonna be Ashley as soon as we asked for their name.
I'd totally forgotten about Ashley.
I smother her in my giant snow cone. Die! Take that, Ashley.
I forgot about Ashley. What a plug.
I hear that name and I just think him.
That's so funny.
Oh my
Well
gosh.
played, Daniel.
I was just scrolling through GIFs, and this one popped up, and I just have to share it because of how ridiculous it is.
What the heck?
I don't even know why it showed up.
I wonder what shows up when I type in Ashley.
This.
What the hell?
What?
Jesus, new kink unlocked.
That one's funny. What the fuck? Just dribbling with her butt. Guy just blaming his face in the ground.
I like the one with the baby Elmo.
Ashley's a new recurring character. It's Bob, Tom, not Tom, Bob, not Bob,
Oh, didn't see him.
and Ashley is our fourth fan.
Ashley's back.
And I hate her. She's awful. The worst.
Oh, so
My sister
Ashley
is
is your
fourth.
not Tom.
Yeah.
Oh, fuck not Tom.
I love not Tom. I've had enough of the not Tom slander.
I'm okay with all the Ashley slander because my real life sister is Ashley and I hate her.
Oh my god.
Does your wife know that?
Oh yeah, she knows I hate my sister too.
Does she hate her
Fucking bitch.
sister?
So, are we there yet, or are we
Yep. Are we there yet?
bullshit?
Are we there yet?
Oh yeah.
Are we there yet?
How long is the journey?
Oh my gosh, Ashley is
Is that
here.
like
Are
a
we
day?
in real time?
It doesn't really matter. When we get there, death will be waiting.
What? Varix, you can't. Don't say things
A
like
bit.
that.
Is
Grim.
Jeff...
He says shit like that all the time.
Well,
That was.
He's like that
That's-
really annoying emo kid and a cross between that and fucking Rorschach.
you said my
Rorschach.
name, Fulgrim? Fulgrim.
What?
You said my name.
I did? No, I
Yeah,
said
you said-
Grim.
Yeah, that's my name, Grim.
Oh, your name Grim. Oh, Grim.
Yeah.
No,
I don't get the
Grim.
difference. Yeah, Grin.
I didn't say Grin, I said Grim.
And he just gives you the, oh
Uh,
man. The John C. Riley look.
Never mind. I was asking for another whiskey flavor.
He just gives you this look.
I know exactly what one you're talking
Grin is so dumb. It's awesome.
Grin just looks like John C. Riley.
about. We have hair like that.
He's an orc John C. Riley with hair like that. Yeah, that's how I picture Grin now.
You guys don't know he has a knit gray cap on.
That's what I assume
with
is underneath
bones like weaved into it.
That's what I assume is underneath it.
Yeah.
You can see tiny tufts of white hair poking through though. So you know his hair is white, at the very least. I didn't describe myself to Varix. Grin.
Any of us did.
Yeah, none of us have.
Well, Pasha did.
We talked about needing to, and then
Or
Pasha
we talked
started.
about how tall Pasha was, and then never came back.
Yeah.
So
Huh?
Grin
What?
is 6'7". His eyes are like a silver blue. He's technically a green orc, but he looks like a very pale blue. He has silver dragon scales like all over his body. And he has a gray knit wool cap with bones woven into it of various different creatures. He's wearing a bathrobe that is like half open, and he's not wearing a shirt underneath it, like it's loosely tied, and then he just has like yellow boxer shorts with a smiley face sewn into them, and then pink bunny slippers, and then he has a really nice staff and a really nice sword on his back.
He's like Dad Monk on Saturday,
Yeah.
but an orc.
And he doesn't have chest hair, he just has silver dragon scales where chest hair would be.
Torgrim is a child. What's wrong with him?
Mentally, maybe.
I think he is young as well. He said
Is
he was like
a
16.
little. Well, I mean, for an orc, that's a full grown.
Well, yeah, but I mean, he hasn't had a lot of time to learn.
I don't think time will do much good. No
He-
offense.
He rose to strength and responsibility so quickly, he never really had the chance.
He
That's my point.
He's just making little 1-inch snowmen right now.
he remind me of Goblin saying him like Goblin that set fire to own head too many times.
Well, he prefers ice, so at least we don't have to worry about that.
Yeah, that's true.
The poor goblin.
Oh, and when I say nice staff and a nice sword, I mean like really nice. Like it doesn't make any sense why someone like him would have something as nice as these things are.
I mean, at least we know what the fuck's wrong with you right away. Now we don't have to figure it out. No offense, I mean, there's something wrong with all of us.
So,
Some more
if any-
visible than others.
if any of you did like lose anybody close to you, Barracks would see them from time to time.
I don't think Pasha has.
Tenzin,
Tenzin
lost, like, his
very
whole-
specifically would not be asking you about it.
Yeah.
And Varric isn't the type of person to be like, "Hey, I see your dead mom," you know, unless you like, you know, fucking press him to do so.
Just
He
the
doesn't
Orgrim's
really-
prostitute wife.
It doesn't really feel like he enjoys it.
Or this prostitute wife.
Why did she become a prostitute?
That's what she is. That was her job.
All Bruno.
That's why you left.
No, I did not say prostitute. Somebody else did.
Was he-
That
Oh,
was
that was
Tenzin.
Hub said somebody was a whore or a hoe or something.
Oh, that was
And now she's a prostitute.
somebody made the hoe joke immediately, and I was like, I went, whoa, hey, we're not talking about sisters like that. And then It became Thorgrim's wife.
Yeah, who's now a prostitute somehow.
Yes.
Yeah, I don't think Thorgrim has. I mean, maybe like his grandparents or something, but
Well, you also would be like able to like reach out to all of your family members telepathically, or not telepathically, but like
yeah, that's what I mean. Is other than Moira, which we didn't know until recently, he hasn't lost any close family members.
He would also probably see some of the dead people from Hammerfest kind of following along with the wagon. But
Well, I
again, he
guess-
wouldn't say anything.
I don't know, Dan. Would he? He would have had friends who died, though. Would he see them?
Thorgrim?
Yeah. Well, not
Um,
Thorgrim, but Varix. Like in the attack, 'cause he had friends in that same group.
Yeah, it's difficult because like they come and go in like waves, so they're not always there. But if you know specifically, he can attempt to reach out and draw them in.
I don't have anybody in mind. I assumed that he would have friends in that group.
I think I would be very clear to Varix, knowing that he can do this and like having proved it to Cadus and sort of seeing what Cade went through. I think I would be very clear. I would say I don't want to know if anyone that I know is near me that has passed. I just wish that they be at peace, whatever that means.
I make it really cold behind Tenzin, but I'm trying to be stealthy about it.
Roll a sleight of
Varix
hand.
would say, sorry. Sorry, go ahead, Dan.
Tenzin, what's your perception?
I think it's passive.
Do I have to
perception's
roll it
higher
or
than that.
passive?
What's your passive?
21.
Okay, so you would notice Grin casting a spell.
I would ignore it. Because I'm being serious to Varix right now. Like, I don't want to know. I just want those people to know to be at peace.
Barracks not exactly enjoy doing it, so it's okay. I not tell
Thank
you
you.
anything.
The way he said that made me think that there's something to tell. And now Tenzin is like haunted by the thought, no. He...
He's gonna drive himself
This
nuts.
what you asked me to do.
No, Tenzin really doesn't want to know. All he cares about is whether the people he loves are alive or dead, he wants them to be at peace. Period. He doesn't want anyone like following him and toiling after him and worrying about him. I have my journey, you have yours.
It's not like that. It doesn't. They don't stay all the time.
Well,
I just pop by to say hello and leave.
They come and go. I don't know. It's not like I asked for this or I always had it.
you haven't always had it? What happened? How did you get this?
It's not my fault.
Varix, I'm never going to assume it was, unless I have absolute proof.
I like that that's his go-to, though.
It's not my fault.
Every time he says it, he looks pretty sad.
Yeah.
So, without hurting my throat more by talking like Varix, he would tell you probably a couple of instances people just seem to die around him. His mother, while giving birth to friends when he was young. But when he started seeing dead people was in a specific instance where he was hired for his particular skills to scout for a local merchant in Lycanvale. A recent cave that had been unearthed that the merchant was looking to explore and see what was in there. But there were several other groups that had also been paid by other merchants that all entered, and he doesn't remember much that happened, but the cave itself was already occupied, and when he came to, the other 20 or so people that went in with him that he was scouting for were dead, and he was covered by the bodies. And he would tell you that he remembered getting stabbed or shot with an arrow or something. And then he could see dead people. But when he tells it, he doesn't really understand why or can't explain why he can. It's just that was the turning point when he could.
You know
Eric, you
how
have
long
quite
you
the
were
story.
out?
Hmm?
I said, do you know how long you were out for? Like, when you were wounded?
He kind of thinks back, well, bodies were not decaying, so it's still a little warm. Couple hours, maybe? Maybe? I don't know. Everybody was dead. They were all staring at me as I left. Maybe a day?
You said you were wounded by an arrow?
Maybe hit in the head. Beric's not remember.
Hmm.
No, shot with arrow. Beer?
Do you have a wound?
No. There's like a big gaping hole in his head.
He's got like a hole in his neck. He talks with like one of those.
No, he wouldn't have seen anything on himself. No.
You know, there's plenty of unexplained things in the world.
What was it that
Tell me
Tintin
about
had
it.
said? DJ, what did you say?
What did what?
You said something about. You were saying something the same time Joe did.
I don't remember. It
He
must not
said
have been.
like, that's amazing or something.
Oh yeah, no, I was
Very
just saying you have an amazing story. Just your life's journey. It's taken. It's a very. I mean, there's tragedy and
Yeah, it's been fucking great.
it's. I mean, it's just a. Your story is one that many should hear.
Want to hear Eric's story? Crazy.
How about a different story? And I'll pull out the book from Gregorio the Ageless.
Oh God.
And for the rest of the day, I will read you guys a story.
Oh, yeah,
I will run ahead of the cart and
This
just
is my
go.
4th character in this campaign.
I've played so many.
Yeah, I just thought we'd bring up all your characters in one session. So.
Did you bring up Dearden?
No, somebody mentioned Dearden earlier.
Anytime I have to go to the bathroom, I say I gotta take a Dearden.
Oh, I did
You
joke
said
about
something
having
about
to-
hating Dearden more than anyone earlier.
Well, Cade's sister was attacked by a floating head, which might have or might not have been caused by Dearden.
Oh my god.
Yeah. Fucking Dearden.
Cade, you accept Verix's apology.
Yeah, so Cade would get up and move over to the empty spot beside you and say, "Excuse me," to the ghost that was sitting there, if it still is, before he sits down.
She's not there anymore.
Excuse me, ghost. I need to sit down.
And he would sit beside you, and basically with you see that he's had tears running down his face this entire time that he's been sitting there quietly, and he would just he'd look over at you and be like, "I actually want to thank you, because knowing that they're at peace is better than worrying that they're in danger still." And then he would he doesn't care if you know what it is or not. He's just gonna reach over and like give you like a small hug with one arm.
Verix is gonna be very like, okay, I'm gonna turn on my little hide, move through solid objects. He can't. He already used it once, but he'd be like, shit. Not sure if it'll help, but last time I saw your little sister, she said she was gonna go play.
Good. And then he just pats you on the back and moves back to his spot, and kind of looks like he's back to kind of himself again. He's not like just staring off into space, not listening to you guys talk at all or anything. He's back in the moment.
Torgrim, does that mean we're friends?
Yeah, I mean that's a little step above a handshake. So yeah, that falls in with rule number 2. So yes.
Don't
Yeah.
eat people.
No, rule number 3 was don't eat people.
I forget what to.
Rule 2 is shake a hands on. But hugs.
Rule 1.
That's fine. Rule 1 was you don't steal from your friends.
Oh. And he'll hand your hammer back to you.
Well, you already handed it back to me. I thought.
He took it again.
You did? Oh, okay. Well, appreciate that.
I was keeping it safe.
Well, I appreciate that. But this does have a lot of sentimental value to me, so
Verix, now take it again.
I appreciate that. What the? Silver Dragon.
He just casually what?
Silver Dragon just shows it. Are you?
Grin got bored and summoned
What?
the dragon.
Grin, what did you just do?
I mean, what the?
Oh, my did fucking.
We're still traveling. I was reading a story. Don't you find this interesting?
Oh,
You
still
wrote it.
listening.
No, I can answer for him. No.
Hey,
This is
these
dry writing.
No, it doesn't. It's barely
Perfect dwarven tale.
exaggerated. Honestly, it's a bit ludicrous in places.
Oh, I didn't mean to cast that at 6. I would have cast that at 5th level.
He spelled my name wrong, Grim.
He wasn't an idiot. He just
I'm
made
just
up.
kidding. Just... Oh, never mind. This is a different chapter. Isn't there like 20 volumes or something like that.
Yeah, it's a massive book.
No, it's more than that. It was like 500 something.
Oh god.
Yeah.
But yeah, this is like probably like book 1, chapter 1.
Yeah, he was an ancient turtle. Like he'd been writing nonstop pretty much his entire life.
That's hilarious.
And every single word of it was like embellished.
Yeah.
Everything was the most dramatic it could be. If there was a lizard, it was a dragon. Like
I made him underwrite me too, because I refused to be this outlandish, ridiculous, non-existent being. I made him write Tenzin less than normal.
he did not. He wrote you like John Wick.
Fuck.
You were Baba Yaga.
I love it.
You're the man with the pencil.
So buddy.
He knew you guys for all of 5 minutes, but every single one of you is insanely powerful in his book.
We got this.
Well, he knew us longer than that because he
was
didn't
around
die
for like
when he
a
was
week.
supposed to. He was around a while.
Yeah.
Yeah.
He was supposed to be around 5 minutes.
Refused to let it happen.
He just wouldn't die.
I should try to save him too.
I almost died trying to save Gregorio.
You guys
It was
prolonged his
literally in-
suffering.
Pretty sure we did save him like 2 times, didn't we?
You did, because he was intended to die within like 5 minutes of showing up.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
No, you guys prolonged his suffering.
But yeah, so did you actually just summon a dragon?
Yeah, he totally did.
Is it? What is it?
It's a dragon.
Spirit?
It's technically a draconic spirit.
Yeah, I'm just reading it.
So it's not fighting us?
No, it's friendly.
It's a frosty dragon? Does it have like red pigtails like Wendy?
No.
So it's a frosty dragon.
No, it's a silver dragon.
No.
Is it named Ashley?
Is it really good when you
No.
dunk chicken nuggets in it?
Its name is Frosty. Grin's not very creative. You should see my
Yeah.
spells names.
That's a useful ability. Does it do any tricks?
Yeah.
Is it like, can it fight?
Yep. Frosty.
Does it- we don't have to
attack.
fight it. No, don't. I don't want to fight a dragon right now.
Don't attack Frosty.
Thank you.
And it it was about to do a breath weapon and just stops.
Yeah, we don't want to fight right now. There are literal, like, we're refugees right now. We don't want refugees to be attacked by a dragon spirit that you control. Right?
No.
No, you're supposed to agree with that.
Yes.
Okay, good. Do you agree with it?
I already forgot what you said.
Oh,
Oh
my
my
god.
God.
I love it.
But I've always been a refugee, so it's not any different. I think if I remember what refugee means.
What do you think refugee means?
You don't have a home?
Yeah, that's pretty
In so many
accurate.
words, yes.
You know,
Yep.
you lost your home and
I've been on my own. It's always
Disaster.
free. So, yep.
ooh.
Well,
But
that
it's-
seems familiar.
Yes, you had your family with you. at
You're a
least.
vagabond.
I did not know they were my family, though. So,
Well, I mean, they were still your family. You called them your family.
Yes, but they were also wolves. It was a weird learning curve.
Barracks would stand up and move over in front of Pasha. But how you get so big?
I don't. I eat a lot.
It does eat
You've
a
never
lot.
seen a
It's true.
Goliath before?
But then again, I eat a lot, and I'm less than half as. Well, maybe about half.
Oh, I drink a lot. That must be it.
I don't.
Pasha, I
think
drink
so.
just as much as you do.
Hmm.
Which is
I
crazy.
Again, half your
considering.
height.
I don't
What's that
know.
supposed to mean?
Exactly what you just said.
That I should be able to drink less than that?
Because you're
Well,
half
she
her
should drink.
size. I mean, in sheer volume it takes for you to drink the same amount that she does is
Well, you're
startling.
taller than me, and you can't take salsa. That I mean, I don't see.
That's not the same thing at all.
That is concerning.
It's literally a volume question, not a content of the poison you fed me question.
It's not poisonous. It's delicious.
It is delicious.
Not made for human anatomy to agree with.
It sounds like personal problem.
Well, I mean, Cadus hasn't tried it. Maybe he likes it.
I don't
Sorry,
think he should.
what is it?
Oh, it's just some salsa. It's apparently
Don't
it's
try
a
it.
little
I
spicy
promise you.
for baby Huey over here.
Kate, it's not for humans. I promise you.
He'll reach over and like put like 2 fingers out for you to like drop some on his
Hey,
hand.
I promise
Alright.
you, this is a mistake.
Pasha
pretty
will
good.
also do it. Let's try it.
Then he licks it and
It's 5 million Scovilles.
He's fine.
this tastes pretty good actually. This,
He can handle it. What's wrong with you?
Gonna hit him later.
nah, this kind of reminds me of the sauce that my mother used to make.
What did she use it for? Killing animals?
Nah, we used to season our meat with it.
Oh, what? I'm so shocked.
Yeah, this would taste really, really good on some boar.
Oh yes. You like boar varks?
Barracks, Barracks like boar. Yes.
I think we're having boar tonight, boys. We need to find a boar now.
Woo. I could probably help.
And yes, Barracks has seen Goliaths.
Are there boars this far north?
Am I just large for Goliath, or am I normal size Goliath?
Barracks not realize you were Goliath.
Well, I do
Is she
have a
tall
lot
for
of
a Goliath?
wolfy
I would assume
tendencies.
she's about normal for a Goliath.
I think
I don't
not.
know what
1.5
normal
feet.
is.
Would she? Would you consider your character pretty?
Yeah.
Well, I guess that's arbitrary. Varix probably considers her pretty just because she's female.
Oh,
I
okay.
think
would
she's
say-
average height for Goliath.
I'm
Sorry, go on.
roguishly pretty. I'm pretty, but I look. I don't know. I'm natural.
Feral.
What?
Feral.
Feral pretty.
Most Goliaths not pretty.
She's a
She
wild
couldn't-
woman.
I'm wild.
Like Morrigan in Dragon Age.
I totally know what you're referring to. Yes.
Bruno does.
Mm-hmm.
I think most people here
Except
probably
I
do.
would say Morgan is more scary pretty.
Yeah.
Morgan, yeah, was scary pretty.
Like Witch of the Wild's pretty.
Varix not see very many female Goliaths.
To be honest, I don't think I've seen a lot of them either.
I feel like Carrie and Moss would play a good Goliath. Anyway, sorry.
Goliath's not usually pretty.
Thank you. Thank you. Yes, that was compliment. Correct?
It was? Oh,
Oh, thank you. Thank you.
very sorry.
No, it's fine.
Torgrim!
I
It's fucking grateful.
Thorgrim, I am pretty, yes?
Yes, you're very pretty.
He'll try to change the subject.
Is she
Torgrim.
prettier than your wife?
I don't have a wife. I've never had a wife.
Posh, there'll be like a little red to Pasha's cheek, and she'll kind of turn to not Bastin, and she'll be like, how are you, Bastin?" Shyly. I'm fine. I'm fine. This is amazing chicken ice cone.
How are you still eating this? It's been hours, Pasha. How is that still?
He keeps refreezing it. I've watched him do it like 3 times.
I haven't noticed it once. This is unbelievable.
We would have been ankle deep in water otherwise.
I cold, bad circulation.
In the snow cone?
My hands aren't warm. I don't know.
Oh my gosh.
You know, Varric had rules.
Oh?
Mm-hmm. He has a list of rules.
What rules? Huh?
Like life rules to live
Well,
by?
Torgrim tell me rules. You don't steal from friends.
Oh.
You don't eat friends. You shake hands.
Well, you don't eat any people. It doesn't matter, friend, enemy, you
I
don't
can't
eat
eat
them.
anybody now.
No people.
You don't eat
rules.
people.
I told you they were stupid rules. See, you understand.
What if
Very
it's all we have to eat?
You know,
These are very good questions.
You will not go hungry. I literally just fed you out of thin fucking air.
But can you always do that?
Every day.
Oh.
Enough to feed you for a whole day.
It's
What
like
if
my
we
favorite meal.
What if we get tired of rubber blocks?
Which is really odd, but I mean, you can make it taste like whatever you want, Corinne.
Yeah, but
Except
I
for
can't make
sewer
it.
rat, apparently, but...
I can't make it feel like whatever I want in my mouth.
Well, I mean... Does it really matter after you've mushed it all up? It all feels the same.
Yeah, but I don't eat mush from other people's mouths.
Well... Okay, I'm not saying we're gonna eat mush for the rest of our lives. I'm saying...
In a pinch.
normal food for normal days, and if you're hungry, you don't need a fucking person.
that's stupid rule. But Varric's have his own rules.
What do you think, Frosty? Should we eat people? And the dragon just looks at you guys and nods its head.
We're not. No.
No, we're not asking your summoned magical dragon. Which I wouldn't ask a dragon that anyway, because...
Apparently it's dead
Correct.
because Varric stole its brain?
Mm-hmm.
I don't know how that happened.
Super sneaky.
He didn't look. I just stole it.
Amazing. Pours water on the dragon's head and gives it a nice sickle mohawk. I love it.
I need to Frosty something.
Well, take your dragon and hunt a boar for us then.
Okay, bye.
Okay. I think we're stopping for the night, hopefully.
Right. The
We'll make sure he does that like after we've stopped for the day.
The journey to High Peak is only.
Hold on.
So like you
Oh.
would have reached High Peak before nightfall.
Okay. Well, how about we do that when we get there? Green.
He's already gone.
Alright. I hope he knows the way.
He has a dragon. He can find where the caravan leads.
For an
He
hour.
summoned the dragon, and he's wearing a bathrobe and bunny slippers.
He would
I
know how to
mean-
get to High Peak because he's been riding the caravans back
He
and forth.
seems
this whole time.
capable.
Again, bathrobe and bunny slippers.
He seems capable. I mean, it's
Capable
odd,
of what
but
is the question?
I don't know. Taking care of himself and
Grain, come
maybe in
back.
dangerous situations.
I cast thaumaturgy to make sure he hears me. Grain, come back.
Boom, 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 boom. Dragon comes bounding back.
We'll do that when we get to High Peak. How about
Okay. And the dragon only lasts an hour, so it disappears at some point. I would say it melts away, given the nature of my magic.
Was the dragon walking?
Mm-hmm.
You know those things can fly, right?
Mm-hmm.
Okay, just making
I just hadn't done it yet. Because you guys were on the ground.
Good thinking.
I do that a lot.
Sure. Nope. We dinner yet?
Yeah, you guys can arrive.
Okay, bye.
Bryn, where are you going?
He's going
To
to
get
go
a
hunt for a boar.
Oh,
We just had this conversation.
you're right. I forgot. I'm sorry.
Oh, Varrics have no rule.
Oh yeah, what's your rule there?
Yes, Varrics no rule. If something appeared in Varrics' hand that was Varrics' all along, just you didn't know it yet, it was never yours to begin with.
I
You didn't want it
don't think it was
bad
that
enough because it was able to be found in my presence.
way. Varric, I want to be your friend, but if that were to happen, I would set a rule where if you're unconscious, anything I want is mine.
That is a good rule.
So you see where we can go with this, it just goes, downhill pretty quick. So let's just stick with don't take what's not yours from your friends. Or
But
anyone.
only from Prince.
Or anyone for that matter. I mean, I don't
If you're
know, I
able to
guess
prove
there's
that they're
some
bad
gray-
people, I think I'm fine with you stealing from them.
Yeah, I mean,
Varrics never steal.
We know you've stolen a snow cone out of.
you stole my hammer.
Varrics give it back.
He's highly offended.
He was just borrowing.
It happened.
Yes.
You didn't hold
Ask
on to
them.
it good enough.
That's not how that works. Like I said, if you were to find your face in front of a hammer and get knocked unconscious, you didn't hold on to your things very well, did you?
Grin comes
You see where it can go? It works both ways. I
Grin
don't
comes
want
back
to do
dragging 2 frozen boars.
Go, Grin!
Can't eat those.
Hmm?
Full of worms.
Well, actually, they're preserved because he froze.
Yep.
So
It's
are the
frosty.
worms. Extra nutrients.
I don't agree with that.
I just whisper to you, it's like I can get rid of that shit.
If you make them frosty, you make them fine.
You
I
physically
mean,
can't eat them. They're frozen.
Well, you cook them.
Well, we're gonna cook them. Either way, I can purify it, so there's...
I pull out a
poison or
kitchen knife and a
disease.
ladle.
Yeah, let's cook.
I'll
Grin's
cast
been
Purify
cooking.
Food while he's cooking it.
Grin's been
Or
cooking
after
on the
he
way
cooks
back
it, I
and
should
forth.
say. Make sure that there's no worms in it.
What happened
Oh.
if you? What will happen if you cast that on Varix?
Purify food? Nothing, you're not food. Because you are a
Really?
people.
People
I
eat
mean-
goblins.
I'm pretty sure that's subjective.
See?
It's
You
what?
eat goblin.
Subjective.
Well, I'll put it this way:
Sorry,
if I did
Grin,
cast
what
it
are you
on
saying?
you would not get anyone sick if they eat you.
It's subjective. Like
Good to know.
if it's you, how you have that opinion, it's subjective to you.
Selective.
Subjective.
No. You're saying with a bubba, like a B. It's an
Yeah.
L.
No, subjective.
Subjective is the word you're looking for.
No, subjective.
I'm not getting involved in this.
Did you make new word?
No, he's just saying the correct word wrong.
No. I think he made new word.
Then you have to have a new definition for the new word. He used the correct
Selective.
definition. He's just saying it wrong,
I just think
Selective not
it's
word, so he
ahead
say
of
it
his
is new
time.
word.
which is crazy that he knows what it means, but it isn't. What is a subject? Like, I mean, I can't with Grin.
Yeah, he just made up the word.
No, but the meaning of the word has another word associated to it.
You know
Grin,
what,
what's
Grin?
subjective mean?
You amaze me.
Subjective?
Subjective
word.
means subjective. He's saying it wrong.
Derek's very confused.
There's nothing to be confused about. He's doing it incorrectly.
Sorry.
That's not how you invent new words, Grin.
Sorry.
I'm not angry with you. It's just I'm trying to make sure you're correct.
Thorgrim, look what you've done.
Me?
No, not Thorgrim. I'm sorry. Tenzin, look what you've done. I'm
Yeah,
so sorry.
Lord, you
Didn't
fucking
get it
asshole.
fall. He tried once and he's like, nope.
I'm almost impressed with Grin. Like, he knows what it means, he's just saying it wrong. I'm trying to make sure he says it correctly.
You don't. You just. He's
know-
smart and make new words, and you don't. Like,
Hinson, why don't you offer to teach him how to read?
No, I'm good.
Well, then don't be mad when he gets it wrong.
I'm not mad.
Right? Don't
If you're not
worry
willing to teach
yourself. He's gonna get words wrong a lot,
What?
I feel.
Me or?
It's fine. No, him. Good him.
Yeah, but I just want to be able to correct him without making him feel bad.
Well, then you should take him under your
Offer
wing.
to teach him how to read.
No, I don't. Guys, I'm not.
Don't
that
learn the
kind of
word
teacher.
subjective. Why not? You know how to read.
Grin, do you know how to read? He's muted. Yes, he probably. Oh, he has to be quiet now.
Yeah.
Thorgrim.
You do know how to read, or are you lying? I roll insight. See if he knows how to read.
Well, either way, you could tutor him up, you know.
Insight. Does he know how to read?
I don't think you can insight because I don't think even he knows.
I asked him, and he said yes. And I'm inciting to see if he's lying to me.
He said yes, question mark, no, question mark.
I think the no question mark was to the second thing I said. It's a pretty good roll for Grin. Does he know that he doesn't know how to read? Is that what you're intelligencing right now?
Is it to know that you know that he knows that he doesn't
Insanity.
know?
Oh god, it's getting worse.
It's getting dumber. The more layers. Is that a question?
How
I
about you
don't.
just
Can you read?
how about this, Tenzin? Why don't you just take him under your wing and see if he can read, and if he can't, you can teach him.
Just help
And if
him
you're
out. You don't
and
want
if
him
you're
to be
not
wrong. Teach him how to be right.
and if you're not willing to do that, then don't correct him when he speaks wrong.
Well, I don't want to. I will teach him like when to be right, but I don't want to take the time to teach
No.
someone how to read.
You go in
That
all the way or no way.
that is a very
That's
subjective
absolutely
point
not
of
at all.
view, Tenzin. Very subjective.
Don't, Pasha, don't do that. Don't.
Varric agreed. Very
Morgan loses it when Pasha says that, and he
That's
just walks
so
out of the
funny.
room laughing to himself.
Yeah, I just go. I walk into my room. I just go to bed.
very subjective indeed.
Thanks. See? Thank you.
Torg, you have a moment?
Oh,
Well,
should I leave? Should I stay?
Varix is walking. I don't know where we're at, but if we're in a room, he's walking out of the room.
I assumed we were in the kitchen because we were cooking. Or something.
Pasha will just kind of twiddle her fingers awkwardly and look at Grin and be like, "Yes, you are very smart."
You can stay. It's not secret.
Okay.
And you get the immediate impression that he's not nearly as dumb as he's been letting on or trying to convince people that he is. Look, all I'm saying is that if you need me to investigate something or find things from bad people, being a medium and talking to the dead isn't the only thing that I do. I'm been known to find things from time to time.
I did notice that when things disappeared right out of my hands. I mean, I'm not the most perceptive person, but
Don't worry, I'm not going to take from friends.
I appreciate that. And it is really, the key word there is bad people. Which I appreciate you adding that, because for me that's the thing. I don't want to hurt people, but sometimes people force it upon us.
I spend most of my time helping people.
Well, then I think you and me will get along just fine. I don't really care, what you look like, what your mannerisms are. Everyone, look around at us. It's never seen a weird group of chuckle fucks, it's... I mean, the bunny slippers are the perfect touch to our craziness.
Where are you sleeping tonight? I say as like we're walking past you guys, like having a private conversation.
Pasha's just chatting with her spectral wolf next to her.
Varix thought that was a dead thing at first, but then I realized it wasn't the right color. It kind of just appeared.
Well, the goat or the wolf?
The wolf.
Yeah, that. Again, we're all fucked up in some way. That used to be a real wolf, which was also her brother, who's now a Goliath again. But the wolf is still here, and she can turn into a wolf.
That's pretty cool.
Yeah, there's a lot. We're, like I said, you fit right in, honestly. The only one who's weird in our group of weirdos is probably Tenzin, because
He's fucking fine.
he's just, like, boring. Like, he likes that tofu shit that I make. It's like eating a sponge.
he no offense to the Goliath Pasha, but he's pretty. He prettier than, I don't know. He may be prettier than Pasha. He prettier than you for sure. You ugly.
He's pretty well. I'm a dwarf. I
Almost
would
as
never.
lovely
I
as-
would never call anyone in my race pretty. But
Cade, who's listening off in the distance, goes, beauty's a matter of subjective. It's subjective.
I'm gonna break your kneecaps.
Beauty is
Just want you to know
subjective. You're
that.
right.
Beauty is subjective.
In your sleep, you're just gonna wake up and go, "What happened to my knees?" I'll be standing there and go, "I have no idea." Anyways,
Tenzin stews with rage.
what
Well-
about you?
And he has such a subjective point of view, you know. I tend to get a little frustrated sometimes.
This is
Oh, wait,
Tenzin's
I was looking
serial
at the
killer
wrong
arc.
picture. Tenzin's not
His
pretty.
villain era.
It's not pretty.
Cadence is the pretty one.
Yeah.
Yes,
It's all a
he
matter
is.
of subjective.
Oh, he's a pretty handsome man. He's got a nice beard. At least he's got a beard.
I didn't have
pretty.
this beard a month ago.
Aye, and you look good with it.
He's like, watch this, and the beard just grows.
Yeah.
It's mold.
Concentrate, there it is.
He has like venom that comes out, but it's like just a beard.
Yeah.
Focus,
Just
and there it
someone's
is.
beard.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Varix likes his new friends. I hope you don't die.
Barracks, let's man, that was just
Varix can't help it.
It's just an odd way of wording it, but the sentiment is
Yeah, I
I
mean,
really hope
this-
you stay alive.
It's fine.
that's exactly how I'm taking it.
I
mean, I take it,
appreciate the sentiment.
but yeah, we got to work on the
Doesn't want you
verbiage.
to die.
Mhm.
We just got to work on phrasing it differently. Is all.
Please don't die. Varix, it not be his fault if you do. I promise.
That, thank
Afterward,
you.
you'd be standing there all ghosty form, and Varix will say, it was not my fault. You fell on that sword, or whatever.
I mean, that's really. It still doesn't sound great because it makes people. No one beforehand may have been thinking that it was your fault. And now
Very-
they're like, did he do something?
Varix give you an example. When Varix was a child, running in the streets of Lycanville, he chased by a wild pack of dogs. And dogs chasing him get very close. Varix see two of Varix's friends run toward them for help. But Varix trip and fall down sewer. And dogs eat friends. Now, was that Varix's fault? That friends die and Varix didn't.
No.
No.
See?
Why is there a pack of wild dogs running the streets of Lakeville?
They don't.
I mean, that's whoever is in charge of security there.
It
That's
is worrisome, yeah.
usually dogs who would eat people. That's
Oh,
Those dogs
Varix may
definitely
have
weren't
made that
friends.
up.
ooh,
I don't know what was going on in
It's
Lycaville,
a
but
crazy fucking pack of dogs.
my God.
They ate my friend.
I was just writing, okay?
the story of Varix's life.
It's like, wait a minute.
I thought like
It would make sense if they
originally-
were also goblins, because you'd be really small as children. So
Originally, he was just from Hammerfest, and I was making the story up, thinking that Hammerfest was like a huge city, like 10,000 people or something like that, like massive. But then Dan was like, "These are small towns," and I was like, "Oh, well, let me be from somewhere else. It's a bigger town." So
Town
Lycandale.
size is a matter of subjective.
Yeah. it's
God
very
fucking
subjective.
damn it. And
It's
breaks.
very subjective.
This is it for him. He can't handle this.
He's not wrong. It is subjective.
I'm going to bed. He's
We
had
haven't
enough.
even eaten yet.
I'm gonna go for a quick marathon. I'll see you guys in a couple hours.
There's no sewers in this city.
I
That
just
way
run
Grin
up
doesn't
and down.
find any sewer rats.
Would there have been packs of wild dogs in Lycanvale, or did Barracks just lie himself?
That's something very possible, yes.
Okay, good.
A man-eating pack of dogs is roaming the street.
It's more likely to be wolves, but yes.
Wash's family ate you.
Hush's
That's why she
family
knows.
ate your
That's why she
friends.
knows what goblin
I
tastes like.
was hungry.
Yep, that's why she knows what goblin tastes like.
It was halfling and dwarf, so
Delicioso.
Okay. I think this is probably a good place to call it for the night, since we are down to text only for Bruno.
Yeah.
Hey, this is where my family showed up, or
This would, and we could take a time skip and say this is where your family would show up.
So
I tell you it's not that.
So one thing that would have happened while we were waiting for the food to cook that night is Cade would have went up to Thorgrim and asked him to make him a shield.
oh, like one right now, or do you want me to actually?
I want
smith
you to-
one?
I want you to take your time with it.
Oh, you want quality?
want
I could go
quality.
find you one.
Jesus,
No.
get a room.
I don't want someone else's. I want a friend to make one that's mine. And if you could, put the emblem of the sun on it for me.
Of course, I can do anything you want. Like, you know, I made my own armor.
Yeah. That's why I'm asking.
Of course. Anything other special about it? You want it imbued with magic? It'll take longer and cost more, but
Yeah, I think that could do.
Yeah, what shape? We gotta know.
yeah. So, yeah. Bars, buckle around, square, tapered, scoot, and tower, okay?
What is this?
I'm just
Shield
reading
shape?
this.
Forgot what the fucking.
Ooh, Varrics one time see one with a shield
Like-
spike on it. You put that on
You
there.
notice, like, halfway through asking him, you don't know where it came out of, but he has pulled paper and, like, already has, like, sketches, like,
Yeah.
started while he's asking you these questions.
He'd probably want like a kite shield.
Okay, Kate. Alright, let me take some measurements. I start measuring your arms and shit, like... Alright. So, yes to the magic.
Yes.
Alright. Where's the list? What I can make. I think a +1 shield, is that what you want? Like a +1 or something?
+1, +2, whatever.
+2, damn. Can you even make that, Joe?
Yeah, as long as I have the material and money, I can make anything. I mean, it would take a fucking long time. If it's like legendary or something, but where's it under Dan? The magic items.
The crafting?
Yeah, like where would shields be that I can see what I can make?
They would be under armor.
Oh, here it is. Okay. Yeah, +1 shield is a blue shield.
+1 is blue?
Wait,
Or is it
no,
one
no,
is
never
blue.
mind. +2 is blue. Sorry.
Yeah.
+2
Do you
is
want
a
a +1
blue.
or a +2?
We'll do a +2.
+2 would take about 10 weeks and 2,000 gold.
Yeah, I
That
can
is
do
a
that
ton
though.
of fun.
If I have 10 weeks of time, I assume at this point I've already got a space set up in this area where we can
Yeah.
smith.
Yeah, they've set up a smithy you could use.
Yeah, and what I would have helped them set it up too, and made sure that there was a shrine
Yeah.
as part of it.
So, it's set up by the temple. So, and this is also there's also like a smelter because this is a mine. So they would smelt the metals before shipping them off.
Ooh.
Yeah.
So there's a lot of stuff already set up for a smithy that was already. They just expanded it when they brought stuff from Hammerfest up.
Can I be like the dwarven Aragorn? Like the prince that was raised amongst the elves, but dwarves?
No,
Are you gonna marry a dwarf?
Yeah, I will.
He wants
hey,
to marry
get
your
him
sister
Marry
on.
your sister.
because she
She's
is
basically
royalty
the
now.
princess, right now.
Yeah.
I'm definitely gonna be the dwarf Aragorn.
But yes, so yeah, the refugee camp set up, and you all it all happens, and your family shows up with the airships and basically offloads close to 120 people and a whole like battalion of workers and other stuff. And they mention that there is another wave of refugees that will be joining in the next couple months once the city's more established, basically.
Are they coming from Haven?
Yes. They're refugees that fled Haven to Idenstone.
Yep.
But the Idenstone can't support them for long, so that is part of why your father was sent to basically build another city stronghold that they can go. Basically.
Support these people.
Yep.
Okay.
So the city is going to expand very fast and get much larger than Hammerfest was.
Damn. So we need like official titles now or something, or what is it like?
You guys were promised a prime location at near the entrance of the city for your new tavern and whatnot.
Nice.
And yeah,
I think
But-
if I had like a choice of being part of the tavern and like getting my own like a smithing instead, I would pick the smith. Although he would still do the brewery, I guess.
you could probably talk.
Well,
your,
we'll figure this out later.
Yeah, you could probably talk them into getting you a smith shop. Honestly,
I mean, your fucking dad's in charge, and we're the heroes of the town. I think we could get you a forge.
Yeah.
Bryn sets up a shaved ice stall.
Yeah.
It's a cart. Like a
So-
little.
At some point, probably Pasha would also kind of talk to, well, probably Thorgrim and Tenzin I don't know if Grin would be with us at that time or not, but if Grin was there, she wouldn't exclude him. But she'd probably at some point ask the group to go with her to see her parents, because she hasn't seen them like this before, and
Right.
she just wants them to come too. She's not gonna say she's nervous, but you guys could, after being around Pasha for a while, you guys could probably tell she's nervous.
How long would she wait? Would she wait till after Thorgrim's family shows up?
Yeah, because I can send. Who's sending? Although I'm not familiar with them, so it might have
She
a chance
probably
to
would have.
fail. I think.
Yeah, she probably would have went to see him sooner rather than later, just because a lot has changed. You know, so probably before Thorgrim's family showed up.
Okay, because there was like a whole month of you guys doing stuff with the refugees.
Yeah.
Would she have taken a leave and gone off?
Well, how long were me and Pasha in Hammerfest? Helping.
About a week or more.
Okay.
She'd probably do it during that week.
When you guys were digging through Hammerfest to find people that were buried?
Yeah.
Well, I mean, like say we're working for the day, and then in the evening, she's just going to, like, turn to Thorgrim and awkwardly be like, you want to, go to my family's place and have dinner?
Your family's place from Hammerfest is like 2 days.
Okay, I didn't know that. I don't know then. I'm not sure. I'm not sure then. I'd have to think on it a bit. But that is definitely something I would like to roleplay out if possible.
Yeah.
Just because that would be a big moment for Pasha. But yeah, I'll think on that, because she would definitely want to help the refugees.
Because timing is important.
Yeah. Also, her whole family is now, Goliaths again. So there's that too.
Yeah. How long did Bastion stay?
Yeah. How long
did
did
he
Bastion
left
stay?
after we
Bastion
were
would
helping,
have.
or did he?
Bastion would not have gone with you to Hammerfest.
Was he left like immediately when we got here?
Yeah, basically when you guys exited the portal.
Oh yeah, there
Okay.
probably would have been like a
I thought
moment.
he came up to the city with us.
Yeah, I thought so too. That changes things. At least
He's
Pasha's
scared of cities.
disposition.
He's a wolf.
Okay. There probably would have been a heartfelt goodbye. Pasha also probably would have pushed for him to, like, drink with them before he left. And then...
Yeah, when you guys decided to travel on through the night after you discovered that Hammerfest was destroyed, he was hanging out with you guys before and had planned to leave partways in the morning. When you guys parted that evening, he decided to just travel that evening.
Okay.
Oh, was he like Irish goodbye to us?
Well, when you guys left, he left.
Yeah, Pasha
Yeah, we
would
said
be...
goodbye to him, I think.
Yeah.
Right?
Yeah.
Pasha
so you
would
guys,
have been acting a bit different then.
Yeah, because you guys came out of the portal from the Feywild with Bastion. You guys hung out for the evening. There was the awkward Thorgrim kiss Pasha, and then you guys learned about Hammerfest and Haven, and then you were all like, "We should head. We need to go to Hammerfest now." And Bastion's like, "I'm gonna head and find our family. and Ebol parted ways there.
Okay.
Right.
Yeah, that would have changed some
Well,
stuff.
I can cast sending to him to like be like, hey, did you find him or whatever, you know.
Yeah,
So,
Pasha
like as far as
probably.
communicating with him, that's not a problem.
Okay. Pasha
As long as he's
definitely.
able to find him.
Yeah, she would definitely have you do that, and then as soon as they were done helping the refugees, she'd she'd just be like, do you want to go see my parents with me? I imagine
Yeah.
they will have a lot to say now that they can actually talk with words, and I don't know what they have to say, and it
Yeah,
would be
I'm
nice to
sure
have
there's a
someone with
lot
them.
that we could learn.
Okay. Uh. All right. Thank you. I guess we should. I would like to leave sooner than later because his whole world is ending thing, and
Yeah.
they're people now and not wolves. And yeah, if you're okay with that, like tomorrow maybe.
Yeah, let's talk to the others before we just take off, I guess, and then yeah, we
Okay.
can head out. Oh, do you know where we're going?
Oh yes, I lived there. I was guide there. I know it's
Well, I
like
don't know if they moved around a lot or don't know.
ways from time to time, depending on what happened. I shouldn't be too hard to find them. I don't think their scent would change.
Oh,
I'll
can you
find them.
still? Does your new like abilities let you still like smell things? I don't, that sounds weird.
Yes.
Yeah, dude.
Like,
Some random guy on the street yells.
Shut up! You're not here.
I,
I mean, you
I
are, but I don't know you, so fuck off.
I think like when I change or whatever, they might even be a bit better.
Oh,
Like if it comes down to
have you
it, like
like messed around with it at all? I know we've been busy, but since basically the moment we got back, I haven't slept in like 2 days. But
a little, not much. Been a lot. It's been very hectic. It's a lot to take in. Kind of like look at you awkwardly and then kind of like look around.
yeah, Thorgum's probably not keeping very good eye contact right now. He's kind of like awkward,
Uh-huh.
like teenager that doesn't know what the fuck he's doing.
Yeah. Yep. Asha too. Totally awkward.
Right.
But
Um, I meant what I said earlier about this. This is great and all. I wasn't mad about that. We did all this work for them, and then
no, I get it
we
now.
lost Brutus, and
I I know. It's frustrating. It's more than frustrating. It's devastating. It was just a whole lot of big changes all at once, and my life has really, really changed recently. It's just a lot to take in.
oh yeah.
But no, it's fine.
There's a cat over there doing cocaine. Where did that cat come
Why?
from? Fuck.
How are
Is
the
it
lines
snow?
so
I think
perfect?
so.
Yeah.
What did you use? Like a stick or something? They're so uniform.
Yeah, I don't know. This town's really gone to hell, though. One Tarask, and then there's cats doing cocaine in the streets.
I'm concerned. Should we keep our business here? Like.
No, I think we're gonna move it up to High Peak. It's a better
Okay, okay,
neighborhood.
that's true. Bit bougier crowd, maybe get tipped a bit more. Would be nice. Not that I
It
need
would be
tips
nice.
because
But
we're the
yeah, we haven't.
owners.
We don't. We're not the servers.
Yeah.
At least I haven't been.
I could work it for a night. I bet
been
I would
taking the
get paid
tips.
a lot.
Tenzon's been like skimming off the top.
Really?
No, I have.
Oh. Okay. He's about to have to.
I just got the feeling he said he was stealing the tips.
That would
Well, he's
be
not here
messed
right
up.
now.
You know, we have these servers working hard. They need to. How rude.
Yeah, he's the fucking worst. He's a scumlord.
He's got a bunch of slumlord apartments around the corner too.
Yeah.
Secretly a pimp. Damn it, Tenzin.
Of all the people in the group, he is the one I would suspect.
Yep. Pure
You
evil
guys don't
right
know
there.
Most
shit.
pimp-like.
Yep. Very happen.
Off to do some pimp shit.
I fucking knew it.
Okay. So we will
Yeah.
touch on Pasha's family reunion next time we play. And I'll talk to Pasha about exactly when that would happen in the timeline before next session, and then I will figure out what's going on. And yeah,
Okay.
I think I need to be getting to bed because I'm starting to crash,
Yeah.
and I got work tomorrow.
Yeah. Is next week late, or are we trying the new system next week?
Next, do we want to play the new session next week? Is that the plan? I'm just gonna say, hey, have a good night, YouTube, before we start talking about that.